and welcome to Dungeon World 2 Season 3.
Sure.
That's what we're calling
That's
it.
what we're calling it. So, we are going to be trying a very early version of the next... Oh, no, stop giving me... Don't show this again. Okay. OBS has decided it wants to shoot advertisements to me. We are trying a very early version of the next version of Dungeon World 2. We don't even know for sure if we are calling it purple. Even though it will include some things merging between red and blue, it will also include other things. We just decided this for sure 10 minutes ago, maybe 15 minutes ago, which means the overlay is all wrong. It shows our old character names from the previous session. It shows that it's definitely Alpha Red, which was not what we're playing. It is incorrect. We will be making characters on stream, and we will be figuring this out. We will be making new characters in the same world. What is that world? Does anyone want to add details to the world of what we established?
Flat Earth. It's flat Earth.
Yeah.
There's ice walls. There's infinite ice walls. You go over an ice wall, new ice wall.
You still don't know. You have heard that. That is what we established. No one has
what we
really
guessed.
been over it for sure to find out, I guess.
Yeah. There's continents within little pocket dimensions of ice walls. All of this is stupid. It doesn't matter. The salient point is
have the
there's three
recent-
continents.
We have the recent addition of a god. The god of agriculture.
We lost
is
you for a second.
changing The way things
How
are
do I
working.
hide?
You're okay now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's name is suddenly showing up in the bottom left of Discord, which is also a new thing they started doing.
What? Oh, it's because I think you're moused in the Discord window.
Oh, that was weird. I wasn't, but it thought I was. We're good now. Okay. Any other things? There was a... Marissa, what did you just say while I was distracted trying to figure out technical difficulties?
That we recently have had a god of agriculture added to this world, which will probably change the way the lives of most of the people are lived.
This is true.
recently.
You know of, I think, 2 dragons that are around. One of winter and one of fire. One recently woke up for some reason.
Yeah.
And I think that's most of what we've explicitly established.
That was the bulk
The area
of it.
that-
Oh, yeah.
The continent, you guys were only in really one continent before. It was very sort of pastoral with very few big... Well, you saw like one town that very recently became a city. Everything else was just like small areas, not a huge amount of monsters outright.
Mhm.
There's rune magic.
Uh.
We did establish there was like folky like draw sigils on things, rune magic. And
The dwarves are real, but people think they're not, and the elves aren't real, but people think they are.
and all of this is subject to change depending on what you guys do during character creation.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's everything.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So we're a bunch of elves, right? That's the.
I was gonna be a dwarf.
That's the pitch, right?
I was
Elves.
very tempted with elves the second that was reminded of that. Yeah.
We're all elves, but everyone thinks we're
No one believes you're. Yeah, you're all else. No one.
We're on an elven Rumspringa.
I was gonna say, There's many things. You're like, you could be a group of elves living in like an enchanted forest where everyone around, like the part of the enchantment is no one believes it's real or you're real. You could be. There's lots of options for direction we could go in.
What is the first thing that we should be picking in our character creation?
Very first thing you do is pick your class.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sure, I guess.
I think we had
I would like to be
One
barbarian, por
person-
favor.
Barbarian.
There we
Yes.
I already started
Barbarian
copying
take.
things from Rogue, so I'm taking that one. Thank you.
All right, go ahead. Any preferences, Travis?
I'm partial to cleric, unless you wanted it.
Nope, not at all. So that leaves bard or fighter.
Fighter.
but I'm not
oh,
actually.
oh, and
sure.
wizard.
And wizard.
Oh, or
Bard,
wizard.
fighter, wizard.
Those
Remember,
were the
though,
three I was
there's no
considering.
flash magic,
So-
so
Yeah, no
There's
flash
no
magic.
no flash magic.
flesh spells. Again, there can still be
Yeah,
flesh rituals.
Why bother
Mhm.
if you can't
Um,
defile the flesh?
I thought I saw. Oh yeah. I don't think we're gonna get to this anytime soon, but on the one of the fighter paths, it's red.
Yes, I mentioned
So-
that move is unfinished, or rather, more specifically, I believe one of the ones in the other path, the leftmost path, has Eye for Destruction, which is it, but actually updated slightly. So
Oh, okay,
I'll be replacing the one in red with a new move soon.
got it.
You know what? This is playtesting. I'll playtest a fighter because I always like seeing how good I can be in combat, and feeling like the fighter is or isn't better than in combat is always a useful playtesting thing to know.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think it's good to have the barbarian and the fighter.
You can
Oh
see how
yeah,
different
we
they are
also
from
have
each
Barb.
other.
Yeah, nope. See how different they are. I'm happy
Yeah.
with this.
Perfect. Okay. Well, most of your moves don't actually have you make a choice. Read your core move, get familiar with it. There's other things we will be doing, except for the fighter. Fighter has you choose one of the 3 fighting styles that are there: heavy weapons, defensive stance, or dual wielding.
Okay.
If you have any questions about that, please let me know.
What does clumsy actually do? As the heavy weapon says, ignore clumsy on weapons.
So the clumsy gives you disadvantage on all dexterity rolls. Armor that you have too low strength to wear properly will give you clumsy, and certain large heavy weapons will give you clumsy no matter what, except with this specific stance.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
While you decide, the first thing that we're going to do is just start from the top left and go down, which is... oh, the fighter description is wrong. It shows the bard's description. We'll fix that. Your ancestry, your origins, the fighters is wrong there too. So let me send that to you privately so that you have the proper origins questions.
Okay.
This is just a matter of it being an unfinished game unfinished version of the game, where I did the bard, in this case, playbook first, and then copied it with the new structure. Here we go. But yeah, look through your origins questions, think about them, answer them, and we can talk about that. Look through. You can also choose your. We'll do relationships last after we've introduced each other, obviously ourselves. So look through equipment and make your choices. Look through stats and choose one of the 2 arrays that you want to start with. I think that's all fairly straightforward, but let me know if you have any questions.
What are we? We want to get into conflicts, right? I just want to
From a playtesting perspective,
yeah, from a playtesting perspective.
I
That's
want to
kinda
test
what
out a
we
fight.
want.
We could start. I was actually thinking this was an idea for a one-shot, which was my idea for the one-shot of testing this would be starting us in like a gladiators arena thing or something like that.
Yes.
So we could start in a gladiatorial arena match. The whole campaign wouldn't probably be a gladiator thing, but we could start there and see how things go. That would let us test out fights. I could see something like this is the big finale match of a series of gladiator fights, and something is like you win this fight and you either win your freedom or you set up like an escape revolt or something like that, where like you start in an arena but don't end. The whole campaign won't be there. How do we feel?
Makes sense to me.
Sure.
Perfect. There we go.
I could
Well,
use
I don't know,
some culture and
where-
background questions.
We
Yep.
set up this world. Where are there
There we go.
gladiatorial fights?
The other continent.
I was
One
gonna
of the
say,
other
it sounds like we're on
continents.
another continent. We could also be like on. It could be like on the ocean, between the
Ooh.
continents, like this nautical pirate gladiator like ring.
This is on a boat. Is this on
It's-
a boat?
It's either on a boat or it's like on
an island?
on a. Ooh, I do like. Ooh, it could be Survivor.
Island.
Yes, it's like a
Island.
Hunger
Survivor
Games.
Island, Hunger Games.
Yes, our goal is get off the island.
Okay, I like that. It's a much more attainable
I'm
goal
fine
than
with
get
it.
through the ice wall. Okay, let me get rid of the grid in.
We're all there for various different reasons.
You've been put on the same team literally by like the showrunner.
Yeah, they pulled all of our names out of a hat. We have no idea who each other are.
We're red team.
We probably do have some idea of how we are. Simply because bonds are going to make that a
Yeah,
thing.
so-
but-
Yeah,
This
you,
isn't
if-
episode 1.
If we want to continue the Hunger Games analogy, they put us on a team. We like had a few weeks together, like sort of thing.
yeah.
This is where.
Okay.
Or you could have known each other from before you came onto the
That's also
island.
true.
Because like if this isn't just a reality TV show, you're actually fighting to survive. So like, I'm gonna start asking questions like, "What did you do to end up here?" kind of thing.
Mm.
I only get one thing
No, it could be totally more than one thing. It could be a series
for
of.
like choose your appearance. I only get one thing.
I thought most people got 2.
For ancestry,
No, choosing your appearance under
where
you're a. No one's chosen the bard. You're a rogue.
Yeah.
You get. Oh, you get
Oh.
1 from each row out of the 6.
Oh wait,
So I'll
two
make it
things.
more clear. You get 2 things. 1 from the first or 1 from the second. I will make that. I'm gonna write that down.
And I don't see. This is a Powered by the Apocalypse game. I don't see anything about how my eyes look.
I know, astonishingly.
I need the eyes options.
Yep.
I would like sparkling eyes.
Ooh.
Or choose something else is an option if you really want your sparkling eyes.
I want sparkly eyes like diamonds.
Did I miss something? So I don't see anything here about choosing appearance stuff.
Under equipment
So
is your appearance.
Yes.
Let me look at the
For
cleric.
what? Oh, you're doing the cleric, right?
I
I'm
never
scrolling by it.
considered my appearance would be equipment.
Equipable?
So that would make
Well,
sense. I was
so under
I was
equipment
looking
and
under
then
ancestry and
Yeah,
origins.
yeah.
The reason
That's
I
why
put
I-
it there
that's
is
where I
because
first
I figured you would want to choose your equipment first, and that will inform what you look like. So that's why it's located there.
Okay, I have an idea for a character already.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm growing out of these background ancestry questions. What's working well?
Barb?
Hmm?
Barb?
Oh, that's not his name.
Oh.
I just put Barb to keep Barbarian in there.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Her
Barb
name
the
is
Barbarian.
Barbara.
Barbara.
Actually,
you can call me Barb. Just
Okay. Moves on to next part of sheet. Skipping relationships. Has everyone else moved into the starting move column and equipment?
I've
and
got
like
nothing.
that,
I got Rogue so
Uh,
far.
Okay.
I
so
I
I'm
copied
not
and pasted my
ahead or behind.
starting move.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. No, take your time.
We're on an island survivor game.
I'm writing down some question ideas to ask when we're ready.
I'm stuck on what we're doing. What is this world again? We got elves.
It's,
we
elves
don't
are
have
real,
elves.
but not real.
We
No,
have
wait,
no
elves are not
elves.
real, but people think are real. Dwarves
have
are
kobolds.
real, but people think they aren't
Have
real.
you all been accused of being elves or something weird?
I love that
very
idea.
sure I've
Put
not
all
been
the
accused of
elves-
being an elf.
Okay.
All right.
They're like, the elf team.
Sure, I am
The elf team.
commonly referred to as an elf. What am I then? I don't know.
And we
Not-
don't
I
have
have
paths as we start right away, correct?
yes.
You ask if you have hats?
No
we don't-
paths.
Paths.
We
Oh,
do not have a path.
no, not at the start not at the start of level 1. The intention behind this in the long term is like start at level 1 when you're just learning the game. If you already know the game and you can, like in D&D, start at a slightly higher level. But for this one we'll start at level 1.
Okay.
I would like to establish lore. Can I?
That's the point of this part of the game, absolutely.
I would like to establish lore. Goblins
Hmm.
are generically mixed.
What does that mean?
Like if you're not just human, like, or if you're not just
Oh.
dwarf, goblin
You're
is
like-
the jumble
Goblin's
term.
like the mutt term.
Goblin is the term for all, like,
people who are
multi-ancestry
mixed.
species.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Okay.
As a it doesn't make goblins
Like a
like
derogatory.
it's like a derogatory term, but also a lot of fantasy goblins, their big thing is there's a lot of them, and this is a
Yeah.
really weird
Makes sense.
societal label reason for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of goblins.
Not
'cause
that
there's
they're
a lot of
actually
mixed
goblins,
people.
but like half orcs are called goblins, and half elves are called goblins,
Goblins.
etc.
all goblins.
I like that.
And I think
Now-
it's just that magic and DNA make a big jumble of what happens. Yeah, goblins.
Mm.
There's no way
Just to be
guarantee.
clear, they're not actually not every like an elf and a dwarf have a kid, and they're not like 2 foot tall and green. Just to be clear.
Yeah, no, they're
Okay.
not. They don't all come out 2 foot tall and green.
Alright.
They're just called
There
a
is-
goblin because
yeah.
they're mixed. All right, I would like to
Uh,
also add some lore.
How
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I'm going to ask later. Well, I'll ask now because I'm mentioning it. How do people feel? How do people who are half elves feel about being called a goblin?
I'm going to assume negatively.
Okay,
Yeah.
so goblin is a slur.
It's a slur.
Not that I
It's
think
our
people
word.
should use it as a slur, but like more in the sense that it's not an identity. And I think is more commonly used when you're not really 100% like mutt is used for dogs. It's more commonly used when you're like not 100% like sure what's going on with your DNA. It's like I don't know, I'm not a human,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
I
you're
guess
I have
not
like a
goblin, but you don't
kobold's
have a
great
23andMe.
grandfather, and apparently
Yeah.
that means now I have scales on like half my face only.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that there is, like, I'm sure if someone, like, you know your mom's an a full-blooded elf, and which we don't have, so dwarf, which don't like people. If you know your mom's an alligator, and your dad's a person, because we've seen those two things.
Alligator and a person.
We've seen alligator people, we've seen people
You have.
people.
They were the result of a weird, very specific magic circle, but sure.
Yeah, and I'm assuming they have a child. You would probably call yourself, I'm a half-gator, or whatever.
Mm.
Yeah. Gatorling.
Okay.
I feel like
Gator.
Goblin is more the generic. I'm some blend of
Yeah.
the peoples. Less is like a derogatory.
Perfect.
Mixed
So there's
term.
definitely going to be some weird. I can't see there not being some like weird, almost Harry Potter wizard blood esque like pure blood versus mixed blood versus
Yeah.
mud blood shenanigan stuff.
I feel like it
Definitely.
mostly matters with ancient family spells. Like
That
that's where it affects
Also
everyone the
fits
most.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so my bit of lore, I would like to be what I'm calling a beyonder. So someone from beyond the wall.
Ooh.
Isn't that everyone that's from beyond the wall?
No, like where
You're
where
you're
Otis
from-
came from, but I'm different. I'm not like a god. I'm like different.
Are you from the same section of the wall? Or are you from a different section of the wall?
Let's make it the same. Why not?
Okay, perfect. That makes sense for the barbarian. What I don't think I'm not going to give you too much info. I don't think you would know too much, but yeah, that place is
Yeah.
bad. It's like
Yeah.
apocalyptically bad back there.
Okay, makes sense to be a barbarian from there.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so for background, I'll put survivor. So, because I had question marks.
Perfect.
Yeah, I in my brain, this is like the D&D equivalent of like an Aasimar, right?
Mm.
So I put ancestry beyonder, culture beyond the wall, background survivor. Like that's what I got.
Question on my side. When it goes to equipment, it basically says, and then ask your GM if you want something different.
Yes.
Instead of twin scimitars, can I just get double daggers?
You may have double daggers if you want double daggers.
Lovely. Now, where would I find what double daggers, where they were located, or what they are? Is there an equipment list on here?
There is near the starting pages.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Okay.
I need to do my equipment now. Spencer, you tell me, based on what you know about Otis, what makes more sense: a bloodstained great axe or an ancestral longsword?
Otis? How's
Yeah,
this?
from like where Otis came from.
I think it's up to you.
Are you from the same culture as Otis, the god?
Yeah.
Is Otis of your people? Is
Yeah.
that what you're claiming?
I
That
think
Otis
I'm from the same part of the wall he was from.
Yeah, but are you saying that the god
But
of
like,
agriculture
there's probably multiple continents
rose
on that
out
one
of
too.
your people?
Yeah, there's probably
more. You're saying that.
I'm saying just because I'm from where he's from doesn't mean I know him. It just
No.
means
You
that
don't
we
know
come
him.
from the same place.
So there's no connection, really.
There's no connection.
Which is why I'm
I'm
saying
not like
it's
cousin
up to you.
Otis.
I could see both.
I think bloodstained great axe makes no sense.
All right. Perfect.
Okay, we'll write down what that is.
We'll probably have a little bit of fiddling to do. To be clear, I picked the dual wielder for fighter. I did not like the double scimitars because it did not make a lot of sense to me. However, just substituting a straight out double daggers doesn't quite work because that's just doubled my damage. Because for some reason scimitars did half damage each.
No, it's 1/2 is what that's supposed to be, which I noticed I need to fix. It's not half. It's 1 damage
1-2.
alone, 2
Okay.
damage with. Well,
Is that something that would be accurate the same then with daggers?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Why is the Oh, that's the bard. Never mind.
Yeah, I would say daggers are vicious as well, which is nice. But daggers also have less reach, unless you throw them, which is a totally different thing.
And I actually have a question.
Yes.
How many uses does the hearty feast have?
1, I think.
So you have a hearty feast.
And then you use it up.
When you share this meal. Okay. I'll take adventuring gear then.
Choose weapon, choose armor, choose item. Oh, appearance and stats. Okay. All right, thing I'm using to read my PDF, and please stop trying to give me AI when I just scroll my mouse to copy paste. No.
Tech. And Travis, you have your sheet printed out in physical, you said. So let me know what you think, because you are the first person ever to have printed this out. So let me know.
I don't even own a Broy, do I?
I can
just
touch
not
a
plugged in.
printer from here, but I have to get a new cord for it, so it's been sitting for like a year.
Yeah.
I do have it. You do have to print rather small. Oh, it's boring. You have to print rather small, but it can fit. My
Theoretically,
answers to
can
the
fit.
origin questions. So it can fit, but I have to right? In like
Yeah,
tiny
I'm
Docker
intending to add actually a third page to these, because there's the first page, which is just this stuff, the second page, which is past. I'm planning to add a third optional neutral page that's going to be like, here's notes and extra stuff you get, like magic items, and it'll be a whole page for notes. So that'll also help.
All right. I think aside from relationships, I'm done.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
I
trying
need
to-
to
Uh,
do my stats.
I would like to know where are we from? We said we're on a different continent.
Yeah, we're on an island that's probably in the middle of the ocean, so you could be from any of the three sisters, I think is what we called the three continents.
Yes, because
We've only established one of them, so you can. I am tentatively, with maybe restrictions later, going to give you free reign to define the other two continents.
Cool. I have exactly one fun fact about the continent I'm from,
Okay.
and it's they don't have plumbing.
Okay.
My backstory is from a collection of night soil collectors / burglars, which does imply that there isn't really widespread plumbing on one of
outhouses
these
for
three
everyone.
continents. Yeah.
you don't have the
um,
communal sponge.
No. Water magic. Thank you. I don't know how this rectifies in anyone's
You have magical
brain.
bidets,
We
basically,
do have a magic bidet, but no plumbing.
but no plumbing.
You're
Okay.
just the hog. You're the Harry Potter world before.
Oh, I forgot. Don't remind me.
Yeah, no, not the best. Not the best for plot or world building. But a night soil collection is relevant. We also did burglary. I'm trying to figure out, as I say the sentence, how harshly does this continent do crime? We're gonna say very.
Or do all three of these continents have pretty even societies within them? We saw relatively like I would call it. We didn't see we saw one culture across the one continent that we were in, for the most part, in our last campaign. Is that the same for the other continents that you are from? Also, we might want to start naming them, I guess.
Yeah, we might want to name them.
We have Otis Land.
Yeah, we have Otis
Yeah.
Land where we started. It's a bad name. I don't think.
Yeah. Let's go with, hold on, 3 continents.
It's
New...
colloquially known as Otis Land. New Otania.
New Otania. Yes. Yeah, that's in the last, like, 5 years. No, it was less than 5 years ago they appeared. It's a whole thing. It's the Gulf of America thing, where they just renamed it with
They
no
just renamed
notice.
No,
Otis
that's-
came in. He's like, I'm going to
um,
call it the Gulf of Otania.
I think. I want to make some nightmare continents. I want one of them to be filled with nightmares, and I don't know if I want to
If
live
you
there
are
yet.
from it, you can make it filled with nightmares, I would say.
I like the idea of like a southern continent. I mean, like relatively southern. That is just always dark.
I
There
disagree.
is-
0 southern continents. How could there be a south?
There
if
are no
there is
magnetic
no globe?
poles. There are no compasses. It's
Okay,
a mystery
the
as to how
down-
people
The
navigate.
down under is always dark. There's no sun touches it.
All right, that's where I would like to be from.
In the
I would
shadow
like
of
to-
the wall or something.
The shadow of the wall.
The Shadowlands.
All right. The
Maybe-
southern continent is
The
entirely
southern-
in the shadow of the wall.
Yeah, in the shadow of the wall. No plumbing.
I feel like that makes it worse. If it was just in the shadow of the wall, it'd be okay. But no plumbing is
Yeah.
get me out of there.
I think there's just a mega city and wastelands.
One megacity and the rest is wastelands. Perfect. I'm going to say that we don't have to explain why or how, but I think the megacity moves.
Mm,
Is this more crab related nonsense?
Maybe it's crab, maybe it's mechanics, maybe it's magic, maybe it teleports,
Who
maybe it crawls around
knows?
on a giant wheel.
It's above my pay grade.
Yeah, maybe it's
Given-
just like ridiculous slave labor where you a thousand people pick up the city and move it, SpongeBob style.
I was gonna say one building at a time.
I mean, you could also have the other way where it's the Mega City is composed of like thousands of vehicles that join together and then split apart to move. The convoy
With-
city.
Given that we're not there and we're on an island completely separate,
Yeah.
do we maybe want to move on?
If only the bard. If only we had a bard to tell us all
Player?
these stories around.
Like,
Yeah.
I certainly don't know. All I know is that they don't like crime there, because that's what matters.
Astonishing.
How harshly do they punish crime? Very harshly. We're gonna go with make you move the city.
Ooh, criminals
You
are
already
forced to
mentioned-
move
You
the
already
city.
mentioned it, and we need to figure out what do they do about crime. Like, that was one of my
Yeah.
questions.
Literally just hard labor of city moving. Perfect.
Do certain kinds of crime merit latency? No. Are you a criminal? Yes. That's my culture.
Culture criminal.
Perfect.
Fair enough.
Life before adventuring, dirtier somehow.
What is this wasteland? Is it just like a desert or like what are we? Is it just like,
Deserts have
Deserts
deserts
have-
have stuff.
deserts and stuff? It's like someone who has heard of a desert but only the bad parts.
No sand, just bedrock.
Dead rock. Okay.
Bedrock.
Bedrock.
Just bedrock.
That could be the name of the continent.
Makes
I'm,
no
I'm
sense.
fishing for the
It
name of the
makes
continent.
it makes no geological sense, really.
No.
It's ocean bedrock.
place
they
makes
I was
need
gonna
at the
say,
top.
There has never been geological sense
Yeah.
since the
Listen,
very first.
I could
premise of
believe
the
an
setting.
ice wall, but bedrock? No, that's where you lose me. That's like my uncle. He said, "Oh, this is like so long ago." Where he's like, like I could believe like a guy getting spider powers, but him being able to sew that well, I don't believe.
What did it say? Peter Parker could stitch like a, because what is it, like a spandex skin tight
Mhm.
suit with like epoxy
zipper.
bits on it and like motorized eyes that still lets
No,
his
I
little
was
spider
talking about
fibers
the
go
Sam
through.
Raimi Spider
I was
Man.
gonna say, the Sam Raimi one didn't have the motorized eyes. I think that one, he still made it himself. Yeah. No, the what's his name?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland one. He could at least subcontract using websites to like, hey, I need this part. I'll pay someone who makes me this part and sends it to me. But that was before. That wasn't as much of a thing for individuals to do back in the 2000s, the aughts. Not as easily. There wasn't like Fiverr around, I think. Anyways, Bedrock. I think we'll call that the continent
Sure.
name. We have New Otania and Bedrock. How's everyone else for
Alright.
their character?
Good.
Okay, perfect. So I have some questions then, but I think I will ask them after you introduce yourselves. Who wants to go first? Marissa, you said you were good, so tell us about your character.
Absolutely. I'm bringing back a character that I made in one shot a long time ago and re-envisioning it for this. They are 010111000110.
Do you have a
Put the right
nickname?
numbers together, and you're good enough. They are essentially a precursor to the golem that dwarves built. They are a small ceramic golem, about 2 feet high, look kind of like a teapot person. They are a fighter. They speak sounding completely normally, which sounds and feels very, very wrong given what they look like. It feels like it should be tinny or recorded in some way, but no, they just sound like a normal person. Their mouth doesn't move. They don't eat. But they do crack relatively easily. They were a prototype, so a lot of my questions are like, what was your culture? How did the pet? There wasn't really raising done so much as, oh, this didn't work out as planned. Let's send them to the survivor island. And I took up the sword to defend myself.
How you say you took up the sword to defend yourself? That makes sense. How did you get those daggers that you have?
I found them lying around on the survivor island somewhere.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you got a loot drop.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's a recent acquirement.
Pretty much everything is a recent acquirement. There may be variable levels of how much knowledge I have about the world depending on what seems interesting at the time.
Okay. Who created you?
The dwarves. Prototype
Okay.
golem.
Okay.
I don't believe it. They're not real.
Sounds good. So you don't need to eat. Do you need to drink water, or do you need any other maintenance or sustenance of any kind?
Not so much sustenance, but as mentioned, like, I crack very easily. I'm not like wearing leather armor over top of my body. That would look ridiculously silly. So, pausing to heal or rest, like, I need to reapply ceramic to make sure that my arm doesn't fall off or something like that.
Okay. So if this is a Hunger Games style island, I imagine a lot of the pressure in the game, quote unquote, is that hunger drives the group of you to do desperate things. Given that you don't feel hunger,
Point. All right.
I think it's fine that you don't feel hunger. Given that you don't feel hunger, I'm instead going to ask, what other part of this sandy, salty, probably somewhat varied, but still largely Palm Beach, small jungle island, is really messing with your ceramic body? What makes you want to get off this island?
Nope, I'm doing it. Sand. It's gritty and it gets everywhere.
Thorns and
Of course
rocks
it gets
everywhere.
everywhere.
Okay.
But yeah, basically when I crack, it will get in there and it's hard to actually repair it properly, and it's... No!
Perfect. So you can literally get
I
sand
feel like I'm
stuck
10
in
grams heavier than I was when I started.
And
I
Graham,
can't take the
Terrible.
sand out. Look,
whatever
I'm
shall you
tiny.
do?
I am tiny, and that is the reason I asked for daggers instead of scimitars. I wanted something appropriately sized to my itty bitty hands.
How tall are you?
I am knee height.
Are you
I'm
human
a human.
proportioned?
Yes. Well, actually,
You'd be dwarf proportioned.
You'd be dwarf proportioned.
I think no, because human proportions have like a fairly small torso. In this case, like think about a little teapot. Like the legs and the arms are relatively smaller in proportion size.
You
I
are
think the arms
short
are
and
large
stout.
enough to like do things.
Yeah,
But
someone will tip you over and pour you out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the
It's like
sand out
TV
of your
style
body
almost.
somehow.
I
Okay.
wish. There are no
You,
easy openings to see that unless you crack off an arm.
you said that you have a your mouth doesn't move, so you have like a carved face into your face. What is it? I assume, does it look
Not
like
so
a
much
dwarf
carved. Not so much carved as painted on,
face? Yeah.
and it was very early prototyping. So it's like, imagine just
An engineer
Not
painted
even really-
it on.
I was gonna
Oh
say
my
it's not even really
goodness.
carved.
a
It's an
probably
engineer-
drunk engineer painted it on.
It's like,
Well, what do you mean? Probably. That's
This
Okay,
is
you're right. They're a
unsafe.
dwarf.
dots and
Definitely.
It is
stripes.
Sorry.
unsafe for a dwarf to operate heavy machinery
While sober. You're
I
right.
sent you a picture, Marissa, of what I'm imagining.
Nice. Actually, I should pull a picture. I'm thinking a little bit closer to those little golems that were created in Guild Wars 2. I don't know. They're overly adorable.
It's so specific.
The
I'll
Mr.
find something in
Golem.
between. But yeah, so just kind of matter of, hey, look, someone took a Sharpie for a mouth and did 2 eyes, and now they're animated and mobile.
Mm, okay.
Okay.
I already have art for my character, and I'm sorry. I'm also going with the sort of how do I phrase this? My art is Kratos, so that's what we're going.
Perfect. So,
I'll
Jordan?
add my art into the thing.
Jordan, what is your character? Tell us about who are you? Also, Marissa, for sanity's reason, I think that people have started calling you, if you're just 101010, people have just started calling you 1010.
10 out of 10.
I am fine. Okay. Yep, that's just fine.
Okay.
So my character's name is Nylon. He is. Let's see here. Equipment. He's got a bloodstained great axe. He's got a adventuring pack on his back. He's got some traps around his hips. He's super scarred. Like every square inch of his body, you could find a scar, right? This man has lived a tough life. Bald beard. But he's got like glowing, like when he gets angry, his eyes glow. Like some people would call it holy, some people would call it demonic. It just sort of depends on who's looking.
Perfect.
Are
And
they angry at you or
You said they glowed.
he-
Did you specify a color that I missed?
no, they just glow. Like white,
Okay.
just
They-
like a non-distinct color.
Yeah.
He also has a mysterious artifact that was on the list of things to take, so I took
Yep.
it.
Excellent. Do you? Why is it mysterious? Is it a mystery to you, or is it a mystery because you won't tell anyone else what it does?
I think it's both.
Okay.
People ask me, I don't know, so I just tell them no.
Perfect.
Like full on Kratos. It's very stoic.
Very. Yeah. Okay. Cold. What does this mysterious artifact look like? If you could describe it specific, you would describe it in just like it looks vaguely like this meets this. Like.
If we want to blend things together, it's like kind of like a dodecahedron. It's got like spikes coming off of it.
Okay.
I'll Here, let me get a
Perfect.
picture.
That's
You
not
know what?
ominous
Yeah,
at all.
let's just give you this page aptly titled "Mysterious Artifact from Baldur's Gate 3."
Yes. All right. Perfect.
Aha! I see. The mysterious artifact.
Yeah,
Got
it's a
it.
mysterious artifact.
Perfect.
There may or may not be someone inside of it. Who knows?
We'll see how things go in this, and if that's at all how it is, it might be something else entirely.
Right, was there actually someone inside of it? I have not cracked it open in Baldur's Gate 3.
No spoilers.
No
but,
spoilers.
Well, there's more than one someone's inside of it, is what I'll say. That's it. Okay.
Prison cube.
The cube. Yeah, that's about all I got. Unless you have more questions.
Well, you have your rage. I think the big thing is you said you are a Beyonder. You came over the wall somehow. How did this happen?
I don't think he knows. I think he was like battling in whatever the hellscape he came from was, and then he woke up on this side of the wall.
On this island in the middle of the...
Yeah.
You're not actually a
I
contestant.
woke up here.
You just woke up here in the middle of the game show.
Yeah, he's like everyone else is like Arnold in Predator, and I'm the Predator. That's what happened.
Yeah. Perfect. So I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask
you
the
guys
other
looked
three of you
cool.
guys then. What happened to the fourth team member that this guy replaced?
Huh.
Actually, let's get back to that in relationships.
Yes.
But like,
Yes,
yeah,
please.
you found a fill-in, but you had an empty spot waiting. Who's next?
I'll go.
All right.
My cleric is Bore Blue Rock. Bore Bore, like you would bore with a drill.
Perfect.
Yeah, like you bore a hole.
Boring a hole.
He's-
Absolutely.
He grew up in a subterranean, self-sufficient community of dwarves,
Perfect.
and he had a kind of a burning bush moment. He encountered a new deity, and it changed his entire outlook on life. He left his community, saw the sun for the first time, and is on his deity has called him on a pilgrimage that took him to this island, and now he's had all kinds of misadventures that led him to this.
Are you even really a dwarf anymore?
Some would say no.
No one believes me, but
What do you mean you went and saw
You-
the sun? Like, what kind of dwarf?
I'm imagining you like it's like a Fallout game. You like rise up out of the vault and you go, ugh.
Yeah. You step out of it, and then, just like at the end of Fallout 1, you're never allowed back in or something like that.
Yeah.
Even the dwarves are like, you left, you're no longer a dwarf, or something like that.
You left the party. You're not allowed back in.
Actually, that's a good question. So, we saw very little of the dwarves last time. We saw someone who came from the dwarves. We saw a community of dwarves that had left because someone stole their ale stash, so they scattered along the surface looking for whoever stole their ale stash. That was on what might have been a totally different continent. Are you from the same community of dwarves, or a different one?
a different community. This is kind of, I don't want to say it's a cult, but like they were very they were isolated.
You're a
They were
weird.
an isolated community that had, it was a very high controlling. There was a there was a
Like an
matriarch or
overseer type of
patriarch. There was a
person? Yeah.
leader.
and they all worshipped some ancestral or community deity. And so when I had my conversion,
I'm
I was
assuming
like,
you're
I'm no
leader.
longer welcome here. So I had never left. I'd heard stories of the outside world, but never seen it for myself until I was forced to, because I could no longer stay with my family.
Okay.
You're starting a new cult, aren't you?
That's every.
I guess that depends on what my deity tells me to do.
That's true.
Only you
Listen,
can speak to them.
Every religion starts out in a cult. Okay?
Tell us about your deity. Is that something you keep to yourself, or is this something you're pretty open about?
No, I don't. There's the deity and domain stuff isn't on here, so forgive. And so let me know if I'm being, if it's too broad. But I'm thinking, I'm thinking I'm inspired by Poseidon, like earthquakes and storms and the sea and this whole, because he had never seen this before. He had never seen storms. He had never seen the ocean, and so this is that's why it was so weird that this is the deity that called him and said, "Hey, you're mine now," and so.
Perfect. I think that's fine. If you look at the next page of the Anointed one, there's some examples of domains, worshippers, and enemies. But yeah, you just say sort of one of each under the description of invoke miracles. There's sort of like, say, one domain, one group of worshippers, and one enemies. You could say no one if it's a brand new deity that's unknown to everyone. You could say, yeah, no one else worships the deity.
My idea was this is an ancient foundational deity of the world that he's my community had been ignoring him, and he's like, you know what? No, you're not ignoring me anymore.
Okay.
Very Cthulhu-esque.
Mhm.
Excellent. So you said that, yeah, the dwarves have been ignoring them. Their domain then would they be like the ocean would pretty much be it as their main domain?
I think from your list, I think seas would be the most appropriate one.
Yeah, these are those are examples, but yeah.
Ooh, I like the idea of your like. Just let me know if this is off base, but I like the idea of your character like dreaming about like ocean waves on a beach and not understanding what that was and having to go find
yeah,
out.
there's just so much water.
I like that.
Like
yeah.
like
I
a
like that.
really big bathtub or something. That'd be like the most amount of water in underground. Yeah.
If I could, so those examples, could I go with storms instead of seas? I mean, I think like hurricanes, I think would be kind of this oceanic storm. So there's still a water element to it.
Yeah. You see less dry tornadoes and more hurricanes and just heavy rain. Perfect. Does anyone else worship this deity right now? You said that they're a foundational one. Sailors feel like the most obvious one who would at least pay attention. But also it might have been forgotten to them, or that there's like someone who they might have their own superstitions that are not actual worship.
My thought was that he is a rather well-known deity, just not to my isolated community. Now,
Okay.
So that was my vision. But if I'm not saying I don't think this is gonna be like a monotheistic. Everyone actually worships this guy except for my people. I'm assuming that he's one among many, but I didn't anticipate him being an actually forgotten deity.
Previously, we didn't have many, as in we didn't have any. But that was on the one continent.
That was on that other continent.
Yeah.
They were weird. They were like, apparently they were like the atheist continent until God literally showed up and started living there.
Some people tried to
Alright,
stab
so we
him,
just-
you know. That's how it works.
Set it to a different
you
continent.
did stab
and
him.
we're all
You just
good.
didn't hurt him by stabbing him.
Yeah. Some people
feel like we
tried
didn't
to stab him.
I feel like we didn't stab him then.
I think technically you stabbed him. It just didn't matter to him.
The spirit of stabbing, I think, involves the drawing of life force.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so they're pretty well known. Is there let me know if there's a specific type of group that might worship them or not, more than the others. Like, are they? Who would consider them like? Would they be the patron or matron of like, again, sailors, fishers, farmers would care about storms as well, especially rainfalls. You're muted right now.
I was gonna say sailors, but I think farmers. I like that suggestion.
Perfect.
They need storms for the rain, but also too big of a storm can totally ruin a farmer's season.
Perfect. I'm sure that Otis, the god of agriculture, is fine with this god.
He's fine.
It's fine. Perfect. What enemies might this god have?
Wizards.
Wizards. All right.
This
People who-
god
those,
hates
those,
wizards.
those who try and control elements that they should not be controlling.
We don't have one of those in the
None of
party.
us are wizards.
Oh,
Was the
I
wizard the
thinking-
previous dead party member or something?
Oh, I was gonna.
Yo, that guy's a dick. Let's get rid of him.
I don't think we're gonna get far enough to do it, but like, I was gonna take all the wizard powers.
You could. Just be warned what happened to the last wizard.
I mean,
I
I'm
do not
hoping
like
to be able to
wizards.
multi-class to test
Yeah,
out
I wanted
different
that. I
things.
see the word immolator, and I would like that one.
That one doesn't exist yet. That is one I'm
Yeah, I know.
maybe playing with
Oh,
for the sorcerer.
Yeah, I
Anything in
know,
red.
but yeah, I know. I know it's not currently available.
Okay.
I would like immolator though.
I was looking into sorcerer paths and coming up with ideas for them. Right now they're literally just idea names, but I'm like,
I want Cyclops powers.
we'll figure it out.
Like the X-Man?
Yeah, I want to shoot lasers out of my eyes into
They're
the
not
enemy.
lasers. Let's be clear, they're
Oh,
not
sorry.
lasers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're
They're from
portals.
From the punch
The punch
dimension.
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 Yes.
They're
Ever
kinetic
access
energy.
Red
from the
lasers.
punch dimension.
Punch dimension.
A place I never want to go. people talk about what if we go to the plane of water for some like D&D
Yeah.
adventure. All I
Plane
can
of
think
punch.
is what if we went to the punch dimension? All right, every step 1d4 kinetic damage. You just get punched.
Yep.
Every round is 1d4, 1d4, 1d4.
There's nothing there. You're just falling and getting punched.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like
Until a Cyclops opens his eyes and you shoot through his eyes.
it's like air resistance made of fists, basically.
Yeah. What if the air punched you?
So, anyways, you left your community, Boar Blue Rock. Did you have to sneak out, or were you exiled, or is there like an official way to leave and never return that I assume most people wouldn't ever take?
You know, I'm not sure. I can see sneaking out because, like, you know, I know, like, I don't know when if I show up and tell them, hey, BT Dubs, I'm worshiping a new god now, they might just kill me. So
Yeah,
I
if you
don't-
say
so,
I'm not worshiping Grandpa anymore.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm thinking sneaking out might have been like, you know, out of fear of facing my community. I was like, you know what, I just gotta get the heck out of here.
Okay, awesome.
I'm only mentioning this because your name is Blue Blood, and
Blue
Kratos. Sorry, Blue Rock, and Kratos from God of War. And I can only think of the Ragnarok one, whatever the Norse
Yeah.
God of War game is. And they had the dwarf who
Oh,
was
yeah.
Yeah, he was blue.
blue from colloidal silver poisoning.
Technically
because
not why
that
he was blue.
No, it was because they had the brother. It was the Dory and the other one. The brother wore big gloves and wasn't blue. The other one was blue, and you get
They-
blue like that.
They actually
silver
explain why he's
poisoning.
blue in the
There
second
is
one.
another reason why he's blue. That
Different reason? Oh, I was
in,
so
is a
happy.
that
because-
second game, they add more substantial reasons as to why he's blue.
What's the canonical
Okay.
in-game reason?
Are we gonna? Okay.
Are you
Spoilers
blue
for God
related?
of War
Are you
Ragnarok.
blue? Oh God.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and mute it then because it's on my
Okay,
it's on
I'll
my
give
Steam
you a
wish
thumbs
list.
up.
It is
I'll give you a
Well,
thumbs up when we're
not
done.
getting spoiled. Okay.
It's fine. It's.
Okay.
Just leave it
Wait.
there.
I just want to know if you're blue.
Oh, okay. Then they're not gonna spoil it.
Yeah, I don't. If it's
Oh,
if
okay.
that's a real
Okay,
thing.
we're good.
I just wanted.
We're good. We're good.
We walked back the spoiler. We decided not to talk about it after we're about
Yeah.
to.
We just want to know if you're blue.
Double die.
I'm willing to accept suggestions because I don't know anything about the reference y'all are making, but I imagined rather pale skin and blue hair and beard.
Okay. All right. Different take on
Nice.
blue. Not Blue Man Group blue. Not bald and painted.
No.
Blue Man Group blue.
that could have been a different choice. All right.
That's funny.
So we have a golem that is made by dwarves. We have a dwarf,
Unrelated.
unrelated
Yeah.
dwarf, presumably unrelated. Actually, let's talk about that in relationships. We have a
I called him a Beyonder.
Beyonder. Yeah, that was the word. Perfect. And then who was our last character?
All right. So I'm Orville the Frog. I don't know.
That
That's
took
just
me
what
a
I named him.
second. Okay.
I don't get the reference.
That's not a good joke. I just called him Orville the Frog.
Oh, is Frog a
Called him Orville
nickname?
the Frog.
I thought you were inventing
Yeah.
frog people.
No, not a frog person. I'm a goblin. I am 5'5". I have diamond sparkly eyeballs. Surprisingly tan skin coming from the continent of shadows. The sun refracts in arcane ways off of my eyeballs.
Yeah. You have eyeballs like golf balls made of crystal, it sounds like.
Yeah,
This is
they're
fine.
not soft.
Perfect.
Most of my ancestry and fun fact questions come around the eyeballs. That's the notable thing. That's what makes it hard for me to do my crime job, because it's notable.
You're like a cat in the dark.
Yeah, but with rock eyes.
Yeah.
Two of you have
Given-
glowing eyes, by the way.
Yeah. If I was to get the Immolator subclass, I would shoot fire out of mine.
One day.
That is how I'm going to see his character now.
Yeah,
Sableye.
Stable eye.
yeah, basically. I was raised around night soil collectors and criminals, so I wear dirty workman's, not dirty, but I wear like practical workman's clothes. There's not knives in there. I'm on this island because I'm running away from something. What am I running away from? I don't know. I
How
don't
did...
like the correct thing to do.
Perfect.
I look like I've been on an island for a few days in a jumpsuit.
Yep. What, So most of the time, people who are on...
shaggy black hair. Sorry, I'm piecing this character together
Yeah,
at
that's
the
fine.
moment. Shaggy black hair. That's sparkly eyes. Average face, not super jacked or anything. Just look like a regular goblin man.
Okay. Awesome. Except for the eyeballs. I assume not all goblins have crystalline eyeballs.
They kind of
No,
have
and-
like random table generated features.
I am hoping,
Somewhere in your lineage, there's an
committing,
elemental.
but hoping to make a wild magic sorcerer path if you want to take that.
But immolator
Nice.
means I could refract the sun out of my eyes and immolate my enemies.
True, but wild magic means you could try to do that, but then other things could happen.
Ooh,
I could, yes.
it'd be a random table, probably.
Random powers.
I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Having something that feels like appropriate wild magic in a Power Apocalypse system sounds difficult. But also,
Yeah.
I will see. That's for future me to deal with and us to test. So you said you came from, what did we call? Hold on, switch windows. Roll20. There it is. Bedrock.
Yes.
You said you were running from something. I imagine, though it sounds like many people here might be the exception, but most of the time people who are... This is...
I didn't want to move the city, okay? It's not a fun job.
It's not a fun job. It's probably, if not for life, then for the rest of your life, because it's probably going to kill you due to extreme labor and conditions.
And the buildings. And the buildings.
Yes, also the buildings. But being on the island is not a choice most people actively choose to do, I imagine. There's probably a degree of competition, and it varies per person, but also I think there's a degree of, like, some people get thrown in here as punishment, as like some kind of, punishment or prison sentence, but a more entertaining
I'm assuming
one.
there's a prize that I'm after.
There is a prize, but also everyone else who doesn't get the prize probably dies horribly.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to ask some questions about the situation in general as we go through this, but I think let's talk about relationships, because you guys now make one, unlike in Red, with every other party member.
Yeah, so we got 10-10. We're not saying that out loud. Yeah.
I'm gonna call you
Nyland?
Tenny.
You could,
Yes.
whatever nickname you want for
And
binary code.
what's our blue friend's name again? Or Bluebeard?
Bore Blue Rock, right?
Boar.
Yes.
Bore.
B-O-R-E.
Mhm.
I had
Is
to copy
Blue
and
Rock
paste it.
one word?
Traditionally, yes, but not if you're using the Dwarvish script. that case, it's
Okay.
actually 3 words, but
It's 3 words. All
don't
right.
It's
go into it.
hyphenated.
All right. I shouldn't have asked. Is really what.
Excellent.
All right. Yeah. How do we know each other? Are there things we're supposed to say?
You're
Yeah, I started doing mine. If you want me to go first,
perfect.
so
Please.
I chose of the 3 relationships on these examples. The one I have for sure is for Boar Blue Rock. I'm teaching them about my culture, whether they like it or not.
Perfect.
And I want to throw this to Marissa Indigo, who wants to be weak and pathetic, and who wants to show me a new comfort of these lands.
I think I probably fit into the weak and pathetic better there.
How am I? What do you mean by new comfort?
It just says they showed me a new comfort of these lands. I want more. So maybe you showed me like pipe weed. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm planning to add 5 or 6 example relationships to each class, but I haven't been able to do that with all of them. So the barbarian and the bard are the 2 that have more. And the rogue I think might, because I went down and did that one first.
I got like 5.
Yeah, most of them are going to end up having 5, but the fighter and cleric don't yet have the extras.
Yeah, so I guess Indigo, what do you think is a comfort you showed me out of the hellscape I came from? I'm like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
If it
Clean water.
helps, I am absolutely not doing the 3rd one on mine. So you could just create something new.
What is the 3rd one?
The 3rd one for
That's
fighter.
fine.
The 3rd one for
I'm in love
fighter
with
would
them.
be amazing.
The 3rd one for fighter is I'm in love with them. But
I'm
my
in love
feelings
with them,
may
but
be
my feelings
unrequited.
may be unrequited. I'm a little teapot.
Teapot.
I don't know. Maybe. What wouldn't they do in Barbarian Hellland? Because that's really what the question is. Like, I'm sure they drink like fermented demon blood or whatever
Probably.
in Barbarian Hellland. Like, that feels like a necessary thing.
What
I'm
Do they
sure you've
do they
already
salt their
discovered-
food?
Probably with like the
Yeah.
tears of the children or whatever.
Yeah.
A
Or demon blood. It's a lot of demon blood.
lot of demon blood related
Very
things.
versatile, actually.
Yeah, I think I've taught you the simple joy of fishing.
Yes.
That
I want
makes
to
sense.
fish.
Okay,
The simple
more.
joy of fishing.
This is
I
never
want more
stopping now.
fishing.
We're gonna start adding a fishing rod in some way to every game.
Yes.
Masks, going on a fishing trip.
Yeah.
We're gonna play Stars
That
with
one's
Numbers.
easy.
Cool. I want to go
That one's
space
easy.
fishing.
What are we as a team? We all live on a big fishing boat out in the ocean fighting sea crime.
You're
Right.
coast, but you're the Coast Guard hero.
Coast Guard.
All right, different
Um,
campaign idea.
So that's 2, right? Do you have a 3rd one?
Yeah, so Tanny is they're weak and pathetic. I will make them strong. Boar Blue Rock, I'm teaching them my culture whether they like it or not. And Orville, they showed me a new comfort of these lands. I want more, and I made it fishing.
Excellent.
The board does like it.
Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll
'cause I
see
think
what lessons look like. Okay, excellent. So, don't think I have any questions about those relationships right now. I think the only thing I can think of is, have you started teaching Boar about your culture already, or is this like we're gonna see it happen soon kind of thing?
I think we're gonna see it happen soon. I think it's gonna be something to do with Boar's god and like that relationship, because I
Mm.
feel like, especially being from where Otis is from, I think something happened. Something bad happened.
we might want to talk one-on-one to figure out what you would know about what happened.
Mhm.
Yeah. Have you heard of Otis yet, actually?
Probably not.
You haven't heard, okay. Or you haven't heard the details. You just heard, oh, there's this thing called, there's this god called Otis on this continent, and
Yeah, I don't think he's put 2 and 2 together.
perfect. Okay. Who wants to go next for relationships? And we can just we don't have to go all at once. We could just be like, and this is my one that I'm into,
Yeah.
and then come back around later for the other ones.
I don't know. I kind of picked randomly from the options presented. 1010, tell me if this sounds wrong, but I have they think I'm scum and the feeling is mutual.
I had 2 of 3 picked. You were the person I hadn't picked for. So
Well, you have one with him, and he has one with you, right? It's
Yeah.
not.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Until we get to
But
bonds,
because
then
it
those
says
are
the
weird,
feeling is because the feeling is mutual in that case.
Oh, you're gonna
kind
make
of.
got
you
it.
might make a bond and respond. I mean, frankly, that particular bond, you could literally both write the same one with each other.
That's true.
Why don't you like me?
Yeah. I
That's
think they're
really
the
what
coolest,
I'm
but I
asking.
need to get it across to them.
Like, that's what I'm asking. Why don't you like me?
I don't even know you.
That's,
Don't even know who
do-
you are.
Do we really know anyone?
Like, what about
Do you think-
about
I was gonna
Orville
say-
the frog is off-putting?
Are they? Do they seem suspicious to you?
Sorry, I'm trying to work with a yes and here, but I'm having trouble starting off with "I hate you" in a family.
You
group
already
setting.
said sand is coarse and it gets everywhere. You also could just start yelling out "I hate you" as you crawl away from lava. It's a
Look,
thing.
2 of my 3 bonds are already that as the fighter.
That's fair. Fighter is a very violent person.
I could pick a different one.
I'll keep thinking on it if that's all right, but a
Yep,
different
okay.
one might be a better call on this side if that's all right with you.
All right, let me know how I'm scum. Put question marks.
Let me know how I'm scummy.
Nylan.
Yes.
We did a crime together.
Ooh. We killed the 4th party member. Next question.
Good. We killed the wizard.
I love that.
Cold-blooded
Cold-blooded
wizard.
Okay.
Yeah, cold
Killed
bloody
by Orville and Nylan.
wizard murder. All right, Blue Rock.
That was
What is-
so easy.
I'm like,
You
what
still
crime did you
owe me
commit
for what
together
I
because you
did
just
for
woke up
you.
on this island? Oh. I think I spoke over you, Indigo. Do you
Oh, the bond is they still owe me for what I once did for them. Did
Killed
you
the
Is
wizard.
this the
That's
murder? I was gonna say, did you take
you
it
have-
upon yourselves to like
This could
do
be
a
before-
favor for him by murdering this wizard that your
This
god
also-
hates?
This also could be before we got to the island. Did you emerge
could.
onto the
Yeah.
Shadow Continent?
The 2 of you could have met before the island. The 3 of you, anyone but Nylan, basically could have met beforehand.
But I did
can-
something for you.
I can totally see that being the case. Now, whether or not I think I owe you could be a different story, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
you can totally believe I owe you for something.
Yeah. For that, I mean, okay. So something that's not that you don't find important.
Wizard murder.
I killed a wizard for him.
And he doesn't even appreciate it. It's like a cat bringing back a dead mouse or something. Excellent.
I
I
may
murdered the
have
wizard for him.
the background of the swapping of Orville now, if we want to jump that way.
Sure.
So, I'm still put down that you think I'm scum. I chose mine for you. We are the truest of friends. We have each other's back no matter what. Which I think means we did something together and have very different opinions as to how well that went.
Wizard murder is always the answer.
I mean, we could.
The way
do
they look
better.
at me is disconcerting.
Did they put us together on teams, or was it more a matter of true Hunger Games style, find the people you think you can trust in order to survive?
I think it's probably the latter because that means I don't not everything. When you find other teams on the island or other people, they won't always be in groups of 4.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it's there. It's probably like there are 4 spots off the island.
Yeah. Good luck.
Have at it.
Good luck, 20,
Yeah.
30 people.
Then I
Good luck,
think
40
that when
people.
I first was dropped onto the island, Orville was one of the first people I met. We teamed up, and Orville definitely saved me from this other person, and I fully understood it as being saved and not, well, that's convenient. What is this thing? And I basically followed you home and joined the team. For the other 2,
How were you saved? And what was the threat that you were saved from?
It was a
Another
scam.
player.
Sharks.
Sharks?
Sharks.
I was going to say,
A land shark.
No,
Sand
regular
shark?
sharks.
Regular shark? Did
Oh,
you get
Regular
you got
sharks
thrown
on
into the
land.
water?
No.
Oh, just like Man-Eater video game style, where they just like swim up, they jump out of the water onto land,
Yeah.
flop around, and still somehow eat a lot of people.
Yeah, we just did the thing with the eels. Same deal. Just the sharks were there. They were vicious. And 1010 is so
With
small.
legs. All right, perfect. Sharks with legs.
Sharks with legs.
Clearly, they have 7 scuttly legs or whatever.
Mm. They're like millipedes. with
Yeah.
Obviously.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I am writing this down.
For Meaton Island,
Mhm.
we have developed a fierce competitive rivalry. At least in my mind, we've got
We
a
have
barbarian,
dispelled?
we've got a fighter. So of course we've got to figure out which of us can
Who's better?
actually do the fighting better.
Mm. Yes, the 6 foot tall hunk of man meat, or the 3 foot tall cake.
No.
No. 1.5 foot tall.
Oh,
Thank you very
excuse
much.
me, 1.5 foot tall cake.
Yeah, whirlwind of
You
blades.
come up to like my shin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's most people's
About.
knee, but below that for you.
You really are just a children's toy. You were made
Yes.
for children.
Yeah. You're like that weird was it Megan was the doll made for a child who was also like this bodyguard, I think was that movie.
Oh, you're talking about the horror movie? Yeah, I don't think it was like a bodyguard.
Oh, okay. They just happened to develop the ability to fight.
I think so.
Okay.
Bizarre.
Weird.
I have no idea what we're speaking of, so
Uh,
I'm going to move on to
weird
the
movie.
next one here.
Yep.
The one I've got for Boar Blue Rock is they need to better know how to defend themselves. I will make sure they learn. And I think that because Cleric, you hadn't really mentioned any significant fighting skills. I apparently feel very confident after I found my 2 daggers and ran around stabbing people in the shins that I can do a better job defending you than you can. And we need to just get you something small and pointy.
I think that makes a lot of sense. I did mark down that I have a warhammer and light armor, but in my mind I figured that those were like gifts from my deity, and I don't actually know how to use them very well. So
Yes,
I
if
will.
from your deity than from whoever like the organizing body of this like island survivor game is. Like if you came unprepared, everyone take a leather jerkin and grab a hammer.
Perfect. Yep. Ignore the bloodstains. They've been washed off with the sea as best we could.
These are reused from last season.
Why is mine a red jaguar?
Excellent.
It's just Legends of the Hidden Temple, but murder.
Yep.
Okay. Any more? I think not. We haven't all done our relationships. I think. Boar, you haven't done yours yet.
For if I'm not mistaken, Orville, you're a sorcerer. Is that right?
I'm a rogue.
Rogue.
Yep.
I got that totally
I
wrong.
just
Okay.
You're
I
just
said
been
I-
eyeing sorcerer stuff that doesn't
I'm
exist
just
yet.
eyeing sorcerer
I literally
powers that
added
don't
like
exist.
3 words to the document of maybe sorcerer could be this when it exists, which might not be
So
even in this
what
full
I'm thinking
release,
is-
but it will not be in this version of the alpha. But for those watching this,
So
yeah.
What I'm thinking is that you have a history with the sworn enemy of my deity. So I don't know what your history is with wizards or magic users of some kind, or mages or sorcerers, But I'm thinking you have some kind of history with them that may prove to be beneficial or detrimental to our relationship.
I
So,
think I think the walking city of shade is chock-a-block full of wizards.
That makes sense. I'm gonna write that down. Is it like ruled by a wizard court or like a public lich or something like that?
I think it's ruled by let's the Foot Clan, like from Teenage
I'm-
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I'm gonna tweak that because I don't know enough about it. Also, they're not wizards. As far as I'm aware, they're rogues.
Ninjas, yes, led by a guy with armor and knives. So not that. It's not ruled by Master Shredder. I think sure. It's ruled by I don't know, wizard souls trapped in armor, not a lich.
Perfect.
Legally
I love
distinct
that.
liches.
Yeah.
Legally
Trapped
distinct
in
from a
immortal
lich.
armor.
and
Is
for Nylan, I was thinking about. I saw one on one of the other playbooks about a shared niche interest that we endlessly chat about. But I don't know if I don't know if niche is the right word because both of us are from completely different places, and so all this stuff. I'm assuming all this stuff is new to both of us that we're seeing.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming we can chat a lot about do people where you're from do it like this way because they don't do it like they don't do it where I'm from.
Yeah,
No, we
underground,
bathe in blood.
I have never experienced the light brain before.
yeah. So this is what wind is.
Do you have wind where you're from?
We have
There's
to
no
like
wind where I'm
blow in
from.
each other's faces. It's actually really
Yeah,
gross.
it's like, yes, we have wind, but it is much sharper. See, look, I got this scar from my wind.
Excellent.
And I'm having trouble coming up with one for 1010. I want to do something about the fact that I'm a dwarf and you were built by dwarves, but I haven't found a way to. I don't have an angle
Did
on that
you
yet.
know
There's
that there
one way you
were
love
other
him.
dwarves?
Ooh,
Mm.
that's a good question.
Part of me wants to say yes because, like, I'm sure in my clan history, it's like, oh, we branched off from the. Oh,
It
there were
could
the
be, yeah. The
heretic
other ones
dwarfs
were
and-
sinful. If something you said they
Yeah.
have their own insular religion. And
Oh.
So
maybe
but
maybe
again,
10
I
an
don't know.
abomination.
I don't
Yeah.
know if the technology to create golems.
I just realized.
Was,
yeah. 1010, are you created via wizard magic the same way our previous golem was created?
I think so, because that's what I was drawing off of.
Okay, so perfect.
Oh.
You-
You're like, yeah, you're like an abomination.
It's like this abomination and a product of your people, but people you don't know yet.
Reconcile.
Okay, I'm writing these three down, and I've got to wonder why on earth you're keeping me around. Nylan thinks I'm weak and pathetic. Orville
I'm
thinks
just trying to
I'm
make you
sad, and
stronger.
Blue Elf thinks I'm an abomination.
Okay, I got to change this angle then. Yeah, we in order for this to be a functioning party, I got to change this angle around here.
Mhm.
Perhaps I'm trying to reconnect with my with the wider dwarf heritage of like
Ooh.
if my deity has pulled me out of it's like, hey, what you've been doing so far is wrong. Then maybe something about maybe I see you as a window into the wider dwarf heritage that I'm trying to reconnect with.
That sounds
Yeah.
interesting, yeah.
Much nicer than the other.
Heretic.
Thank you.
Okay, excellent. I think, is that everyone for everyone else then?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, just in time.
Just in time. I think
Yeah.
I have like a question or two, which is, who's the commentator on this
Ooh.
island survival?
We need a
Oh dear.
Commentator name
The
generator.
reanimated corpse of our fourth party member.
Reanimated corpse.
Better. The
Whoever
commentator
got
is the
last.
spirit that can possess various corpses or things throughout the island.
Good.
And so they're just like
horrifying.
they sometimes appear as the wizard, sometimes just like as this tree, and they'll just start commentating.
I-
Is
Can,
that good?
can I add a spin on that?
Mm-hmm.
The first player to die is made the commentator, the Lich. And now the wizard is the bad guy.
Perfect. So the wizard is their main body.
He's become the commentator.
Excellent. I love that.
Landed on island, immediately killed someone. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're on the shore. Let's drown him. Let's drown him here and now.
Well, I think by the way we set up the relationships, we got together, we did a couple challenges.
Yeah, you and the wizard, like,
Yeah. Boar was saying how, the wizard's this horrible heretic and must be stricken from this plane of existence. We struck them from this plane of existence for Boar, and he doesn't seem to appreciate it.
perfect. Yeah,
And then I think I may have been one of the last people to join the party after the wizard murder.
yeah. Then
Yeah.
then you found 1010 struggling against sharks with legs, not land sharks. They still swim and live in the sea by
Still
default,
breathe
but
water.
have legs if they need to come up and eat
For
people. There.
convenient attack purposes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
horrifying. Perfect. We need a name for the commentator, and then we're good. I think they're pretty mysterious. I don't think many people know too much about them.
Yeah. I mean,
All
they're
we
an
need- all we
island
need is-
spirit.
They're like, yeah, they would be an island spirit. They are somehow, yeah,
Just ego.
They're-
You're just-
I'm
They're like
imagining Metabots and just calling him Mr. Referee.
Mm. I have no good way to
Lord
name this.
Sand.
Lord Sand, I'm cool with that. Lord Sand is fine.
I think I have no idea that you guys murdered Lord Sand, but by name alone, I'm good with this.
Lord
No, I
Sand's the
think Lord-
commentator who's possessed the wizard.
I know.
Possessing the wizard corpse.
Okay. We're still-
Perfect.
It really is
Sand
just
Lord.
all out to get you.
Yeah.
Obviously.
All right.
Everything is out to get you. We'll take our break.
We'll take our break.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go prep this because this is
Yay. You were ready for this. So.
Good luck.
definitely.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back in a few minutes. Where's the break? I have it somewhere. Oh, I switched it to draw steel. Okay, here's the draw steel break.
Ooh.
Welcome back to part 2 of season 3 of Dungeon World 2. So, you were all trapped on an island. I just realized something very important that we haven't named. The island.
Hmm.
I think it's just called the island.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the island. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just reminded of that not old. It's not that
Total
old.
Drama Island.
No,
Total Drama
there's a movie called The Island, which is
The
very
Michael Bay
different.
movie with
Was-
Ewan McGregor and
I didn't know it was Michael
Yes,
Bay, but
Scarlett
yes.
Johansson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Bay has
Ewan and
made too
Scarlett.
many movies. I think it's
Yeah.
safe to say that.
Yeah. But yes,
Um,
no, I watched that a couple times actually when I was much younger. I don't know how
It's not
good
a
it
bad movie.
is, but it's not bad. It's also nothing like what you're experiencing now.
I mean, they both involve winning and dying. So
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Described as a pastiche of Escape from Dystopia science fiction films. It's not unconnected.
It's not unconnected. It definitely takes a turn, is what I will put
Who's
it.
the, so I'm assuming Tintin is our supermodel coma car crash patient, or is that the barbarian that we shipped in from across the ice wall?
I get to be Ewan. I get to be Obi-Wan Kenobi.
See, I've seen so much more of him in Star Wars, but I can only think of Ewan McGregor from pre-Star Wars stuff. I don't know
Oh.
why. It's just that it's very disconnected, the rest of his acting career, from being
I don't
Obi-Wan
think I've seen
Kenobi.
him other than The Island, which I forgot he was in. I don't think I've seen him in anything that isn't Star Wars stuff because I don't watch many movies.
Lord of
He's
the
in a
Rings.
bunch of them. Anyway, we're on an
That's
island.
a different Ian.
That's Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen.
I watch less movies than Spencer
Somehow.
does, which is saying something.
Yeah. Anyways, you're on the. So I think we zoom in from we see almost like a camera view zooming in like a helicopter or a drone. It's actually probably some kind of like bird creature is flying above the island, circling it. We see a smooth voice says, "Welcome back, everyone, to the island." I think there's we see the island from above. From the distance, you can see like there's the biggest feature of it is obviously the large smoking volcano near the middle of it, but there's also like an area of the jungle. There's a bunch of like shallows. There's a part with a reef with a like pier, a dock built sort of a shallow coral reef, a dock built around it, and like a ship docked off in the water away from it. There's also bits of like an old castle or something on a corner, like on a cliffside somewhere. There's a bunch of stuff here. We see just bits of it.
Places of interest.
Yeah, lots of
Yeah.
places of interest on your map. We see bits of it as it circles the island, and the voice says, like, "Welcome back to episode 2. Last time," and then it doesn't. The voice doesn't say what happens. It cuts to just like murdering the like you guys all met each other, grouped up together, chose your stuff. We actually see, I think, at one point, Boar like picking between two different, very similar looking Warhammers before picking one of them out of the stack of like standard issue ones.
They cut to confessionals. like, man, I really don't like the wizard. I'm going to kill him.
If we want future, we need to play Inspectors at some point because that has a built-in confessional mechanic. It's amazing.
Inspectors or inspector?
Inspectors RES at the end. It's like Ghost Hunting meets The Office.
Yes.
What?
Add it to the list.
Cool.
It is on the list. I've already added it when I learned about it at Gen Con and talked to the creator of it, and yeah,
From 2002.
it is apparently one of the games that
Ooh.
inspired Blades in the Dark.
Oh,
whatever reason.
I'm down for whatever this is. I
Yes.
pulled up the cover. Their little guy is hilarious.
So before we start like eyeing our next game with that in that meme
Yeah,
style,
that's true.
let's we cut to this and then we see you like welcome you welcome the wizard. We don't even know the name of the wizard. It doesn't matter right now. We just then I don't think it shows much beyond they got drowned, their body turned up later. Who could have done it? Kind of. I don't think you're pretty open about it, you having done it.
Yeah, no, we
told.
I think there's a scene of us telling
Yeah.
we killed him for you.
Yeah, perfect. Big dramatic music, and then it cuts to black, and then it fades back in. The four of you, okay, maybe 3 out of the 4 of you are rather hungry. It's been about a day or so on this island, and even if you have some food supplies, you'd rather not start digging into them as immediately as you can. But you've heard through the commentator, who you have noticed seems to be able to, Lord Sand seems to be able to like commentate as loudly as they want. Only you and other competitors seem to notice. People native to the island, like that are sleeping or that are like not paying attention, like Lord Sand can yell as loudly as he wants right next to them, can like walk past them. It's like he doesn't exist to them.
The scrying
There
channel.
are people
that-
on this island?
Let's get into
Yes.
that, because according to the maybe a bit too playful hints and stuff you have found on the island, and hints by the commentator, this cave that the 4 of you are looking into, inside it somewhere is a clue that will tell you, there are several of these dotted around the island, how to get off the island. You need to gather all of the clues, supposedly, put it together. Maybe it's a key. Supposedly it changes every time as to every contest. The way it works a bit differently. Maybe it's a portal. Maybe it's like passes off a
Maybe
ship.
it's poison.
That was once it was poison.
Yeah,
It was
what
awful.
the poison season was brutal because
Yeah, but you can't
all
repeat
four
it.
Of the,
That's the thing.
all 4 of the key rooms had 12 cups in them, and you had to pick one.
Yeah.
But you see, they all chose poorly. is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
they
Yes.
all died.
The cave is not that large. You can hear the in and out of some great creature snoring within it.
I make eye contact with the barbarian and count down 3, 2.
I go 1, 2.
All right, you are presumably then running and screaming and attacking.
Yeah, I'm entering a rage.
Correct.
All right. Perfect.
I'm observing.
There is when you run in on 2, I'm like, no, I said 3, and I'm just going to run in screaming slightly off pitch behind you.
Ah! Ah!
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. So, I think as you run in, Lord Sand was in the middle of saying, like, how will they... Oh, they're not even going to try and sneak. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. How many of them will survive? I'm guessing 2, maybe 2.5. And so you run in first then, Nylon. You see... As you enter the cave, it's not that big, so like it's a one-room cave. There's no tunnel, but you see a large hulking shape. It looks like it's on its side. There's no light source. Presumably, you can't really see in the dark. It is taller. It is like a foot or 2 taller than you are, laying on its side. I'm guessing you're not especially quiet, given that you're now raging.
Yes.
We're running in screaming. I'm
Yeah,
just, like,
perfect.
Quiet is
The
a part of
creature-
that sentence.
The creature wakes up. It is not groggy. It is not as disoriented as you might expect.
It was pretending to sleep.
It grabs its enormous club, stands up to its full height of head scraping the ceiling, like 14 feet tall. This enormous troll-like creature roars at you. What do you do, Niall?
I go for his knees.
Okay, excellent. So this is our first time we're testing out battle moves. Are you intending to keep him busy, or just all out attack the troll?
I'm all out attacking the troll.
All right, right now, here and now, perfect. Let's see how this goes. So, mark a condition first,
Okay.
then roll plus strength or dex if using a precise weapon, and then we will exchange damage based on the choices.
Okay. So this I'm angry and distracted,
Perfect.
and it's 2d6 still.
It'll be still 2d6 plus your strength. Does your rage increases your damage dealt, I think? Or what is it? Mark a condition.
Any
enter scene.
armor? I think the extra stuff from it only happen. Yeah, I only get later.
Okay.
You can follow benefits unless you're maimed. Yeah, so
Yeah, you can mark a condition to momentarily act with superhuman might, speed, or endurance. That's the big thing you have right now. Okay.
so 2d6 plus 2. Oh no!
All right. So let's see
XP.
how
Like
it looks.
XP?
On a 6-, it goes badly. So
XP.
you trade damage. The enemy deals 1 extra damage to you. Mark 1
Ow.
XP, and the GM makes a move. So there's 2 downsides to this. So firstly, trade damage, because you still exchange damage. You still deal your damage to the enemy, and they deal their damage to you.
Mhm.
After including the +1 damage, you take 5 damage from the cave troll.
Ow! That's half my health.
Yep.
Good question.
Okay, so
How much
I
health
take.
do we have?
It says it right below your health thing, and if you look at your stats, each
Oh, that makes me bloodied,
Ah.
huh?
that makes you bloodied.
Cool. Okay, so let me see. So I took 5 damage. Where is go all out?
All out attack.
Yeah. Oh, so 6 minus because badly deals 1 extra damage. Okay, and then you make a move.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was waiting till we were done. Yeah. So
Got
how much damage did you deal? Because they deal 1 extra damage, but you still
Uh,
exchange damage. You still deal your damage to them.
yes, I have a bloodied great axe.
That
So
should be
that
3
does.
damage, I think, by default.
I assume if it's battle axe, that's 3 damage.
Perfect.
I'll write that down.
There's no damage reduction in this version of the game. It's by default. If you spend armor and a few specific moves to reduce damage, but by default there's no damage reduction. Okay, so you you run straight at the troll. You hit it as hard as you can. You feel your axe like dig into the rocky substance that is this troll. It's much harder to cut than you might think. It's dark enough that you're not sure if it's wearing armor or not. It raises its club toward you, and then we cut to the others as they're running inside still, and we see you just like fly out of the cave like you've been hit
Yeah.
with a baseball bat.
I'm still yelling.
Yeah, exactly. You get knocked out of the cave entirely. Before I think that 10 I don't know what name you want to go by, but I'll go with 1010. You were running after him, so you see the troll has started moving towards the mouth of the cave and towards the group of you, but you can reach it before it reaches the exit.
I think there was this beautiful moment where I was completely following directly in the path. I see everything that is happening. I see him get hit over the head. And just as it's like, oh, I'd have to actually get into combat, it's just a massive. I swerve over to the side, completely ignoring the actual enemy, double thinking this poor decision as to how well it went to my friend. And
we see inside your head for a second. You just hear. You don't see anything. Just the sound of breaking pottery in your head.
yeah, that sounds about right. And I'd like to keep them busy.
Okay. Perfect. What does that
I
look like?
In this case, there's a bit of a scramble where it's like, nope, we're putting daggers away. Let's get out those multiple javelins we have. Not that they're going to do anything, but it's like let's just secrete myself somewhere small and shadowy, yell a bit, distract them at unfortunate times, and chuck javelins at their head. I'm not really intending to do anything, but I am intending to distract them for someone who might be able to actually get through that skin.
Sounds good.
Oh, I can do a thing.
Yes.
Maybe.
Are you helping with this or something else?
Oh, I was going to take advantage of the time to find a weakness.
Oh, then
Awesome.
first let's do keep them busy to see how it works, because that can work really well. Following up with it. But let's keep them busy first then. It sounds like you're harassing them from the distance or shadows.
I was very much trying to.
You said
yes.
you were switching to javelin, so yep. Perfect.
Yep.
Roll with dexterity.
All right. 2d6 plus 2. Oh, no XP. That would be an 8, though.
On an 8.
Probably better for the battle.
So they might trap or trick you if you harass them from the distance or shadows. On a 7+, choose one, but they retaliate based on your approach. So what do you choose from the lower list of the 3?
Okay, so I can distract them, which would mean aiding a companion without marking a condition. I don't really mind conditions. Impeding them, that doesn't seem likely or like it fits the narrative. Impress, exhaust, or frighten. Let's go with the one that makes any level of sense here and distract them.
That makes sense.
To aid a companion without marking a condition.
Okay. So I think finding Indigo, you previously said that you were looking to find a weakness while they were distracted. So now they're very distracted, and you have aid to find a weakness during all of this.
What does aid do again?
So aid, let me go up to it. When you will receive aid, you can either roll with advantage, ignore a condition or bloodied for a roll, or use a move effectively where you otherwise couldn't. This is a slight rewrite. It's not do more with it than before. Instead, it is basically overcome an impediment that would stop you from using the move at all.
All right, so I'm gonna roll with advantage. So that's 3d6, 3 pi 2
plus
1.
which you're using wisdom to watch their actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm watching the actions to see which muscles the troll does not exercise.
That's perfect. Okay.
Just examining musculature of monsters, I guess. I don't know what else to do to find a weakness.
Can you see in the dark with your crystal eyes?
Not dark.
Is it like? Do they act like flashlights?
And the bit is that they refract arcanely. So
Perfect.
it has to be some light for it to do things.
Okay.
Low light vision, not dark light.
I'd say it's low light here, not dark. Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
All right.
I do not think. Oh, never mind.
Okay. So on a 7 to 9, you choose one of the options below. The weakness is fleeting. Act on it now or lose it. The weakness is complicated. I will say we need to do first to exploit it. Or finding the weakness exposes you to them. You get an XP, and I make a move.
That one. XP, please. Thank you.
Perfect. So I think that you, as 1010 is attempting to keep this rock troll busy, throwing javelins, presumably ducking out of the way as it's swinging its great club at it. At some point, I think you're watching it from the mouth of the cave and like trying to find out what its weakness is, and you realize it's only ever swinging its club with one hand. It's holding something in its other hand and kind of like being a bit protective of it. Not super obviously, but it's definitely something to do with that. It is whatever it is, some kind of like object, presumably. It's affecting its entire fighting style. It seems to, when you realize this, it seems to like sense you looking at it. Maybe it just got tired of.
Maybe it saw the.
Maybe it saw the
beam
light.
of
Maybe it got
light
tired
as
of
if it was
trying
a
to hit this
flashlight.
very evasive, tiny golem creature. So it, in a rampage, like swings its club towards. I wouldn't say you directly. Let me think. It's more. Yeah, they aren't targeting you directly. You're exposed to them. I think the cave mouth starts caving in. They're big enough that they wouldn't even care. They would just they can dig their way out of this if this whole thing collapses. But I think rocks start collapsing from the cave mouth around your person, Indigo.
Can I do what? This is confusing. You might need to figure this one out. How do I use the? What's the exploit weakness different from find weakness? Is that a separate move?
Exploit weakness is something you can roll into a separate move. So when you're keeping them busy or all out attacking, is usually one of those two. But it works on other things, other class moves and things like that if you use them in battle. You can.
Okay, so I call out to the others. It's
Yeah.
protecting something in that other hand.
Yep.
And then I dive out of the way of the rocks. Do I have to roll for that?
I think
To
you're
not get
defying danger
smashed?
in this case.
Yes. I would like to defy danger by rolling out of the way of the rocks.
Perfect. You don't have acrobatics right now. You're not that kind of rogue yet. So this will just be regular defy danger with dexterity. Your tricks of the trade are not helping you.
I rolled an 8.
Choose 2 out of the following. It drains or rattles you. Mark a condition. Doing so draws unwanted attention or escalates the situation. The GM will say how after you choose this. You spend, pay, or sacrifice something to do it. Name what it is. The GM might demand more.
I have to pick 2?
On a 7-9, you
Uh-oh.
pick 2. Defy danger is it is a fallback move, but it is the type of fallback move you don't want to rely on too much.
You should put an XP on there. Well, I mean-
6 minus. 6 minus is an XP.
Yeah, I didn't roll low enough. I gotta roll with worse defy danger stats.
Yep.
If it helps, soon we'll get conditions, and then we can get XP.
Yeah, the more
Yes.
the more conditions you get, the lower you'll be rolling.
I was
What do you
considering
mean soon?
multi-
I got it right off the bat.
I was considering multi-classing
Oh, I'll get back to
barbarian
you once.
just to have the condition, the extra condition. What are the conditions? Well, that was frightening. Not frightening. I used that one. I'm insecure about my lack of acrobatics.
Perfect. What's
That
the second
wasn't
one?
the second one,
Mm-hmm.
things get worse.
Doing so draws unwanted attention or escalates the
Yep.
situation.
Escalate this.
Okay. Well,
My cartwheel. My inelegant cartwheel away from danger
yes.
somehow makes it worse.
I think you get out of the mouth of the cave before it collapses fully. It's still not fully collapsed, but before you get in danger of it. I think that you pick yourself up. I was going to say this to Nylon when they recovered from being punted away. I think now this is affecting both of you. It's a bit disorienting as to how exactly it got on you, but when you dove out of the mouth of the cave, there was a net or something waiting for you there that wasn't there 10 seconds ago.
Oh no, we're getting third party.
You are getting third-partied. Boar, as you are watching this happen, you witnessed someone from like the distant edge of the jungle nearby fire or launch some kind of net towards your group. It managed to catch Nylon as he was thrown out of the cave, and then also happened to land on Orville the Frog. So two birds with one stone, functionally speaking. They're both wrapped up in a net. You don't see who did it. You do see roughly where it came from, which is the edge of the jungle. It was a long shot. You also hear the roaring of the cave troll, sort of on the opposite side of that, the rock troll. What do you do?
Well, I'm not going to the troll because I hear it collapsing, and also I think it's a much better idea for me to get this net off of them so they can fight the troll.
That makes sense.
So I'm going to try and, if I've got a small pocket knife, start trying to cut the net off. If not, just try and peel it off of them and
Yeah.
unwind it. Just try and get it off.
As you start doing that, you hear the like thwick and see inches from your fingers an arrow landed in the sand next to you. You hear a female voice call out, like, "And that was a warning shot. Step away from them now. Flee, and you might survive. Maybe we can team up later."
So she's just confirm. She's telling me to step away from them and let. She's telling me to let her have them, and I just I just walk away and abandon them.
She's telling you, yeah, get out of here, and
Alright.
that was a warning shot, functionally.
And now, do I see who it was?
You hear the voice calling out. It's a clear voice, clear, like, easy to understand female voice calling out from the jungle, at the edge of the jungle, that is a distance away. You don't see exactly where the shot came from, obviously, because you were fiddling with the net while that happened. But she doesn't want you to let them out, obviously.
Are there any of the rubble that's starting to collapse? Would it make any suitable cover that if I rolled or dragged them behind it, I could continue working on the net and be protected from her next shot?
I think you can.
Assuming she doesn't have a crossfire set up with some other guy I haven't seen yet.
Drag them into the cave.
I think you
He's
can
one
defy.
shot. He's
I
one
think this
shot.
sounds
I
like
got
you're
him good.
defying danger to get away from her.
Okay.
I could see this with Int, noticing, analyzing, predicting, or outsmarting it. I could see this with Dex for just hiding from or, like, getting there quick enough. What do you think? You're muted. You are muted.
My dex is higher, but it sounds like I'm trying to find cover. Like I'm looking around for a suitable place. So I think I am doing
Perfect.
this with
Get that
instead.
XP. Who needs her highest stat?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so just
We're not emotionally attached to our
2d6.
characters yet. Let them die.
Oh, natural
Oh,
11.
Oh.
Terrible.
I see a 6. Can we just keep
Fine.
one die?
Well,
Fine, I
unfortunately,
guess I get them over to a rock.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you succeed for the most part. You still choose one of the three. There are, again, things later that will buff Defy Danger if you choose them, but without those, you still choose one bad thing on a 10+.
This makes Scoundrel so much more appealing, where I could just roll 1 at the start of the day and just
Yep.
nerf every roll.
You know, I didn't imagine that's how it would be used, but yes, you could use Scoundrel to make all of the
Oh, you
rolls
did?
worse, not better.
I absolutely imagined that.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Just to confirm, conditions are roll with disadvantage.
Yes. For the associated, like, literally the one that is below the stat of is the disadvantage to that stat.
Then it sounds like I am now frightened because there is something trying to shoot me and my friends out
Yeah.
of the woods, and I can't see them. And now because of what I've done, I have thrown my lot in with them, and
Suppressing
I lost-
ranged weapon fire
Yeah.
is scary.
I lost my free ticket to walk away.
Yep, you did. And I think she calls out and says, I warned you. Good luck with the troll. I'll be watching. And I think you all of you, even in the middle of the troll fight, hear, like, ooh, I think they actually name this person, because, again, they're speaking to the audience. I don't know if you've met her. Like, ooh, interference from Kalia. Ooh, let's see how this plays out. Yeah. How's 1010 doing with this fight? And we cut back, Marissa. How is your character handling this troll who's kind of like rampaging and the rocks are now collapsing throughout the cave?
I'm yelling at Nyland, no, you're not supposed to run away from the fight. You run to the fight. You stab the thing you're fighting like this. I am curious here. You've said there's something in their other hand that they're defending.
Yeah.
I want to try and take it from them, but that's not a move I have access to yet.
Not for
so
sure.
I'm not sure if it's even possible.
So,
because none of the
in
other
that
options
case,
allow me to do that.
Yep. That's why it's an advanced battle move if you want to just straight up do it from scratch. But you can keep them busy if you want to. So the thing you will need to do, actually, fundamentally, is you will need aid. which is you can use it effectively where otherwise couldn't. You can take something from them by keeping them busy. You disable attack technique or trait until they recover. You're trying to figure out what this thing is, or you're trying to just take
No,
it from them?
I wanted to just take it from them, but I'm not sure I can do that with the basic battle moves
Nope,
at
all
all.
out attack. Create a new opportunity or weakness.
Okay, so I basically have to put this thing down to be able to get something from it. That makes
all
sense,
you don't have to
honestly.
fully defeat it, but it will be risky to do it.
All right. All out attack it is. I realize that there's no one else. It is just me against this troll, and so it is absolutely the correct time to run at it with a flying leap, trying to get as high as I can, probably about its knee, and rock climb my way, hopefully towards a hand while hanging on to daggers. I'm sure it'll be
Excellent.
fine.
This is Dragon's Dogma style, just like yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put up a guy.
Shadow of the
and not-
Colossus.
yeah. All right.
That's every fight.
Mark a condition, then roll plus strength or dex if using a precise weapon, which you are. Now
Okay, so
your-
mark condition, and I think I'm using Indigo's.
you are exploiting a weakness. So
I'm okay.
when you exploit an enemy's weakness as part of another battle move, you make an additional choice on that move, even on a 6-, and then the rest of it will do after you. It says after the move resolve, choose one, which we'll get to after.
All right, but marking condition happens first,
Mark
correct?
condition before you roll when you all out attack.
All right. I'm gonna go with angry. It just makes most sense.
Mhm.
Not properly min-maxing, but still.
Oh no, not min-maxing in this narrative game.
Oh,
I know. It's terrible of me, but what can you do?
Okay, and then roll plus dex.
Okay. Home roll. Sorry.
Oh,
doing
I
a
thought
test of
you're
modifying Indigo's roll, which
Oh.
actually worked. Hey, cool. Unfortunately, that's way too high. Why?
Why are you rolling with advantage?
I thought I was rolling with disadvantage.
I mean,
You were.
no,
Never
that- yeah.
mind. That is.
That is-
Wow.
that is disadvantage.
I'm so sorry, Marissa, for your high roll despite disadvantage.
I tried. I tried so hard. All right. Well,
In the
how
end, it doesn't
did
even
this? Thank you. I appreciate this. How does this work? Okay, I am climbing my way up to it. I could either, because I got a 10+, choose 2.
You're exploiting its weakness. You actually get all 3 because
You
you're
get all
exploiting its
Okay.
weakness and rolled a 10+.
So deal
I think-
extra damage to the enemy. I think the double daggers is 2 damage,
That would
but
bring-
1 more damage would be 3 damage, but it's also piercing if that skin
It's
thing
4.
mattered.
You deal 4 damage to it in total.
Okay. Disable attack, technique, or trait. Let's do whatever it might be able to do to shake me off.
Yeah,
Please disable
I think
that.
it can't. It literally. I think that it. It probably, as it drops its large club to try and get you off of it, it isn't able to, but it does. I mean, you're still trading damage with it even on a 10+, so it'll still deal some
Yes.
damage to you, but it dropped its club. Its large club as
Okay,
big as
so-
it was.
So it can't hit my friends. It can only hit me now. Great.
um,
And then create a new opportunity or weakness. In this case, I would assume
Your goal was to try and get at
my
what
goal
it was
was
holding.
to try and make the thing that it was accessible. So now is it maybe shielding it less than it was before?
I think that eventually, as you were doing this, it panics and drops. A light fills the cavern as it finally lets go of this very brightly glowing, light of the Valar glowing thing. It's too bright to directly look at without effort, and then I don't think you automatically see what it is. It seems small, and it clinks when it lands on the ground like glass. It doesn't
Alright.
break, but it clinks and starts rolling a bit as everything is happening. So the troll deals 4 damage to you. and it
Okay.
took the damage you dealt to it. It's not doing so well with the multiple dagger wounds, but it finally like grabs a hold of you with its arm, and it starts like trying to wrestle you off of it. While that is happening, I think
May I ask
Yes.
one thing before we go to while it's happening? How does armor work?
So armor has 3 uses. How heavy is your armor?
Lighter.
Okay, you can mark a use to reduce damage taken by 1.
Sure, I would like to do that.
Perfect. That's it. If you have medium
Okay.
armor, then it reduces damage taken by 2, and if it's heavy armor, it's by 3.
And then
Okay.
also, because you were exploiting your weakness, it doesn't matter because
Yep.
you created a new opportunity or weakness, but normally you pick to keep that weakness, to keep up the pressure, you would mark a condition or suffer your enemy's damage in order to keep this weakness exploitable, or you would do catch your breath. They overcome or compensate for the weakness, making it no longer exploitable, but I assume
I think in
you would
this
just do
case,
the
yeah,
second one.
it's your choice. If you want to keep up the pressure, or if you let them catch, if you catch your breath. They drop the orb either way. I think it matters as to whether or not they panic to try and get it's an orb. To whether or not
I see.
they panic and try to get it back, or if they don't. So it's your choice of those two under exploit weakness.
I would rather keep up the pressure for sure. I want that orb to be gettable. Will keep them panicking for
Mark
a
a
little while.
condition.
So I will take another condition.
Okay. So in that case, yeah, it's holding you. It's like, I think it's like grabbed onto you. It's pulled you away from it in part. You're holding your daggers, but it's like not paying attention to you, and it's like looking on the ground and like shielding its eyes at the same time to try and pick up what it dropped. While it's doing that, outside, the two of you who are like tangled together in the same net have been dragged behind some now falling rocks. I think that Boar, you have managed to, with a bit of time, cut them free of the net. I don't think there's any risk to that, so you cut them free. The 3 of you find yourselves here. Boar, while they're pulling themselves out of the tangled ropes, you probably have the ability to act first if you want to do something specific. You're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah.
So just to confirm, since she kept up the pressure, that light thing is still on the ground.
On the ground
and
in the cave, you can see it. It's like someone is. It's
Yeah.
more than a flashlight. It's like someone has
Yeah.
10 lanterns in this cave all of a sudden.
And since
I
this
think-
kind of started in media res, I've kind of missed it. Why are we fighting this troll?
There's some kind of clue to get off the island that everyone is competing
And is
for.
it-
It's the equivalent of like a way out. The troll itself doesn't have it, but it has a piece of it.
And it is reasonable to believe that whatever he dropped could be that clue?
As reasonable as you might think.
In that case, I'm going to make a dash in and try and grab grab the glass light and dash back out of the cave, while praying to my deity that I don't get squished by rocks or a troll.
Or peppered with arrows. Because you're also taking arrow fire as you sprint.
Kalia is somewhere. Kalia is still somewhere doing something.
Oh yeah. Perfect. So she, I think you hear the thwips of arrow fire as you dash into the cave, and the troll is looking around trying to get the very thing that you're trying to get as well. This sounds like a very dangerous defiance that you were doing.
And it also sounds like I am trying to do this, nimbly and dexterously, which I have a condition.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see that roll with disadvantage.
All right, so it's KL2.
KL2 will be keep the lowest 2.
Okay. Ah!
Hey,
You just can't help but rolling decently. So, on net, you choose 2 more under Defy Danger. As you rush in, trying to grab this orb, let's see how it goes.
All right, so Defy danger. Okay, on a 7-9 you do it, but I choose 2. A mark condition. I draw a 10. I think escalation or unwanted attention is the obvious answer here,
Hmm.
You're not
and
wrong.
um, marking condition sounds like the boring thing to do, but I don't know what I would spend, pay, or sacrifice.
Blood. You got shot through the shoulder.
I mean, that's the same as a well, yeah, I guess HP is different now.
Yeah.
You could probably lose whatever item or an armor.
Yeah, you can name what it is, so it's your choice what you want to. I just might say, like,
is
okay, it needs to be more if needed.
is one use of armor a sufficient
What type of
spend, pay,
armor?
or sacrifice something? Light armor.
Yes, in this case.
So I'll mark one use of armor,
You
and
just take an arrow.
Yeah, you take an
And-
arrow, it hits your armor. Yeah, in
Okay,
somewhere
so
in your
now
back.
if I'm in the cave now, did Kalia or one of her cohorts have to reposition to where now that we can see them in the mouth of the cave? If they're shooting into the cave while I'm in there.
Are you watching this while running the other direction?
I am.
Perfect. Okay, Nylan, you see the arrow flies from one of the closest bushes to you to this cave. It's
Okay.
Native to this region.
yes.
Bushes that shoot arrows.
I
Yes.
don't know what the bush is.
Obviously.
Named bushes that shoot arrows and taunt you. Very annoying.
Well, I mean, if they're sentient enough to shoot arrows, I think they're sentient enough to have a name.
That's fair.
Yes.
Either way,
His name is George.
so you sacrifice use of armor and you are escalating the situation. All right. So when you touch, the troll is scrambling trying to find the orb. It's rolling around as the ground is shaking. You scramble towards it and you grab it with your. It's maybe like it fits in your fist comfortably. To everyone else seeing this, Boar and the orb both vanish. Light gone, like they aren't there. Boar, you don't necessarily open your eyes. It's more like you suddenly fell into it's like you fell into a sea that's below your feet all of a sudden that isn't there before, and you take a second to reorient yourself, and find yourself standing in ankle deep dark waters, in some kind of like endless void with a dark cloudy covered sun. You're in like some kind of other realm is what it looks like. A voice calls out to you. It says, wait, out of character. I don't think we ever named your deity. You're muted.
You're
Muted.
muted.
We may not
Sorry.
want to consider switching to push to talk. I don't know if that would help.
Maybe, yeah. Nered, Nered.
Perfect. E-R-E. Excellent. You see someone standing before you. They manifest, rising up out of the dark waters. They look about 7 feet tall, but like very spindly, very like far too thin. They seem to be made out of this dark water, and they speak with actually a very familiar voice, the voice of the commentator, the voice of Lord Sand, but the way they're talking here has like a much more sinister second voice behind it, almost layered over top of it. It says, "Ah, the follower of Nered is the one to grasp this token of my favor. I'm watching you, little one. Be warned, if you want to escape this island truly, you will have to face and impress me. There's another flash. You appear not where you were, but back in cover next to the other two who have just gotten their, finished pulling themselves out of the nets. The other two of you have finished pulling yourself out of the net, and then suddenly there's very suddenly, there's your dwarf companion is with you, holding
Stab him
this
to death?
brightly glowing orb.
I'm
You got-
bloodied, but I'm also raging.
Yeah, do you want to kill the monster, or do you want to get away?
I
Those
think
dudes
do
seem to be the main things.
Does the
I
troll
suggest
look
not
damaged?
defying danger under any circumstance anymore. We have added enough complications. We have God, and we have a monster, and we have people trying to kill us because we're fighting the monster.
Is the orb the thing we were looking for?
Yes.
It seems so.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to look at Orville, and then also at.
You see yourself in
Or-
my eyes.
That's why I like you. I will say, I will charge ahead at the archer. You two flank around. And I say to Orville,
Wait,
like we did
wait.
with the wizard.
Yeah. You see, the reason the wizard thing worked is because I went first, and then I want to throw knives into the bushes before the barbarian can go run and get stabbed to death.
I
I'm
want
just gonna-
XP!
I'm just gonna throw an alarming amount of knives into
Just-
the bushes.
Yeah.
Just
like-
think
like
Naruto level of
like
knives
an
flying out of
MMO,
nowhere.
an MMO
It's like,
knife thrower's
why?
auto attack.
Yeah, it's just
you just
40
always have...
knives just
yeah.
fly into a bush.
Okay, perfect.
As I what's the move?
So you
Keep 'em
can't.
busy.
You are keeping her busy, but you can't. You can see where the last arrow shot from. You cannot directly see her right now.
That's fine. That's why there's a bunch of knives going into all of the bushes.
All of the bushes. As
if you're
good
a-
as your knives are, they don't have the area tag.
They have the infinite tag.
Yes.
And these hands don't lie, so we're just throwing large amounts of knives into the bushes.
Okay. I don't think I don't think that counts as keeping her busy right now. Unless
I could keep him busy by running straight where the last arrow
So,
came from.
That's
I
what
think
was-
you. I don't think you can harass them from the distance, which is the way you might keep them busy, basically describing, until you can pin them down. In a way, they're the ones harassing you from the distance in shadows.
Yeah, I was gonna do it back to them.
Yes, but you don't know where they are. Not precisely.
Can I just do covering
if you
fire?
You could do covering fire. You can aid. If you receive aid, one of the things you can do from receiving aid is do a move you normally couldn't. So if you received aid to if your barbarian friend Niall aided you, then he could draw her out for you to hit with knives. That could be a thing.
That could be the move. You could do the one that's keeping him busy with your body, and then I throw the knives at flesh.
Yes.
Yeah, flesh magic, knife
Yeah,
flesh magic.
yeah, flesh magic.
Is a barbarian not a flesh magician?
Yes, aren't they?
Mm, does that work for you then?
Vegas?
Niall, you're keeping her busy.
Yeah, I'm running into the bush screaming. That's keeping her busy.
Yes, let's see how
I
this
think-
goes.
Roll with charisma.
Now-
Provoke them with loud noises or biting words, or engage them up front in battle. I think it's the first one.
I
It's the
think
first
it's
one.
charisma.
I don't know if she's there, but I'm running at the last place I saw an arrow.
Perfect.
So you tell me if she's there, it's strength. If she's not there, it's charisma.
I would say it's strength either way.
Okay. How does being bloodied work? Because I tried to find it on. what
I
you
haven't
sent
written
us.
it in
Oh.
yet. It's which is why I
Disadvantage.
mentioned it. You have disadvantage on all battle moves while bloodied.
Excellent.
And if you,
So-
by the way, if you have multiple
XP.
sources of disadvantage, it'll just decrease the tier of your result by 1. Draw steel style.
Okay. I don't think I have multiple sources. I'm just
Unless
bloodied and
you're,
angry.
yeah, unless you have the strength condition exhausted,
No, I'm not exhausted.
then you're fine.
AL
Well, relatively speaking.
2 plus 2.
There we go.
Yay,
Congrats.
XP!
XP!
So,
We're gonna level up.
Yeah, there's a reason.
What do you mean we?
There's a reason I have pseudo fewer end of session questions. Fights.
The thing
rolls.
we need to figure out is how we clear some of these conditions.
Mhm.
Because currently there's only so much. I'm just stuck on. There's only so much therapy we can do. I just feel like we're gonna condition outpace.
I
trauma.
recommend you read the reach your limit move. It's a
Well-
thing.
Oh, you're just supposed to boil over.
That's not the only way. You can do other things to cure conditions, but prepare to read it.
Okay.
Look, I just need more rolls so I can actually get that XP, so I can not be the only one not at level 2.
Excellent. Well, you are the only one facing the cave troll. You will get that roll.
Oh yeah, we did leave the spinning Beyblade to fight the troll by itself.
So far, so good. We'll see how things go. We'll see. I think you guys are taking some damage as well. So on a 6-, to keep them busy, they overpower or outmaneuver you. Mark 1 XP and the GM makes a move. You run into the bush. You're like, where is she? You and the bush she
Fall
was
into a
hiding
pit
in
trap.
fall into a pit trap exactly.
What?
I try to make a competent character, and they just become a fucking Looney Tunes character.
Barbarians
character-
kind of are the
That's
closest.
fair.
Um,
Okay.
now
so
it's
what's
not
the
a spiked
move
pit
you-
trap. You take 2 damage from the pit trap.
Okay.
As you fall into it alongside the thing. I think you hear from elsewhere a sing-song voice laugh and say, "Ha! I didn't expect you to actually fall for that. Amazing. You people are so stupid."
What do you mean, you people?
Excellent. Well, I think Indigo, Orville, you did not get an opening to see her, thanks
No.
to your barbarian friend. You just see one place where she is definitely not.
Yes.
So I think you don't get a chance to fight her. I think she says, "Well, it was fun. I will see you later. Keep an eye out for me, or I'll see you first." And she at least
I still
says,
haven't seen you.
She's at least says she's leaving. You don't know how true that is.
Yeah, I have no idea. Hmm.
You want to trying to find her because you're in a battle, but that doesn't mean you can only use battle moves. There is still,
Sense
Unearthed-
motive.
there. Sure, yeah, sense motive.
Yeah.
How do you make this a probing conversation?
Oh, I actually have to. I can't just sense it off of her.
The trigger is
Intonation.
study someone in a probing conversation, so you have to probe her.
In conversation, I don't have time for that. We're fighting.
What about unearthed secrets?
I was assuming you'd know secrets.
Unearthed secrets. Yes. Closely examine a tense situation.
Yep.
Ask the GM. Are there secrets here?
Yeah. Yes, there are.
Good thing I'm not smart.
Roll plus int. Get that XP.
6. What don't I see?
On a 6- your discover. All right, I'm going to make a note to fix that. Is exceptionally dangerous, and you may wish you hadn't found it.
Is it a pit trap? Is it a
Another
pit
pit
trap?
No, in this case, you, as you are, you think you know where she is. You're like, okay, there's some movement. One of the bushes is like rustling. So you're like, okay, this might be her. It doesn't feel like it's an animal. In fact, you have seen a distinct lack of animals on this island. Those are way too easy to hunt and eat.
Yeah.
You approach the bush. The bush itself seems to come alive, lunge, and grab you, and start wrapping its like roots and branches around you.
Hmm. I have discovered a secret.
The bushes are alive.
Carnivore.
You hear, more distant than before, laughter of this woman. She actually is leaving, and this is apparently some other kind of trap she set, animating or something to do with this bush on you. This one isn't a pit trap, but it is a trap she left behind. A living bush trap.
Animated bush is
Yeah.
is a
You
name.
also take 2 damage, and are this is worse than the net because it itches. This is like a
itchy.
It's a
poison ivy
poison
bush.
ivy.
Yeah.
In real life, I'm actually super allergic to poison ivy.
Ooh. Okay.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's the
It's like-
mangoes. Like I also get a lot reactions to mango skin because of related like chemicals.
Is that hard when bartending? I imagine that sometimes you encounter.
No,
it. Okay.
I just don't let mangoes behind the bar. I just say no.
That's fair.
I've been, but it's poison ivy sucks. That's my point. Personally,
Yes.
I hate poison ivy.
Fair.
It is a real life problem for me.
Well, luckily, your character is reacting to it at a merely unpleasant level.
Really unpleasant level. Cool.
Yes. Meanwhile, Tenny, you are still inside with the cave troll, which has it is holding you in one hand. The hand itself is probably bigger than you.
It's managed to actually grasp me, get me then?
It grabbed you as part of it dealing damage to you. It was like trying to crush you. You're still ceramic. It's not that easy. You're not that delicate.
Sure.
So it wasn't, like we said before, it wasn't directly paying attention to you. It wasn't focusing on you. It was trying to find the orb, which vanished now. So now its attention returns squarely to you. It roars right in your face, and is about to do something.
I am yelling at the top of my lungs. Nylan! Nylan, look! I'm beating the troll! I'm winning, Nylan! This is how you kill the troll! I'm killing the troll! Watch me, Nylan!
Literally
I stab
cannot hear or see anything.
I have no idea what's been going on behind me this entire time. I was holding daggers, swinging. I don't even know the rock was picked up. I'm just
Yeah,
fighting the troll.
it's just
and
you and the
moving.
troll, and
Yeah, you're in a
nothing
battle
else
trance,
matters.
really.
Yeah, perfect. What do you do?
All attack.
Okay.
I'm going. If
Is there a-
it brought me up to its head level with its hand, I am going to do everything I can to stab its head level,
Perfect.
Is
And
there
you
a
can
move-
exploit a weakness.
giving good target.
Yeah, you kept
Is
the
there a
weakness up.
move other than all-out attack to deal damage?
There is one, though I was looking at it, it doesn't actually seem to have that much benefits. The one big
just
thing
you
is that
exchange
there's
damage.
less negatives to it. So you don't get XP if you roll badly, and it doesn't deal more damage to you if you roll badly. So it's kind of a safer move. it
All-out
looks
attack
like.
is the main way to deal damage. Back to them. There are other class-specific ways you might be dealing damage.
So what is exchange damage? Just a description?
It's just
It's more of a
Yeah.
description, yes, of here's how it looks.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm going to all out attack.
Okay. So,
Um,
mark your condition, roll plus dex. Let's see how it goes. The weakness is still mattering because this creature's still distracted looking for the orb. It's angry at you because it thinks that you took the orb somehow. Yeah. So you can make an
I
extra
think-
choice.
All right, so one extra choice, and we'll see how this goes. I'll mark a condition to strength because apparently I've been doing a little bit of climbing here and doing this all by myself. So
Exhausted.
I'm
Okay.
And
You are bloodied, I assume, with how much damage you've taken.
no, actually, I'm not. I'm 7
Okay.
out of 10.
Nice. 7 out of
Is
10.
there-
You
I
took
only
damage
took
from this
damage
twice.
once, and
no.
Oh.
I took damage and then
Yeah, you
reciprocated.
kept them busy the first time. You're right. Yep.
one question though: is it meant to be with disadvantage? Do I have any sources of disadvantage, or is it just
In that
roll
case,
2d6?
no. It's not with disadvantage. Sadly.
Okay.
If you want disadvantage, you could choose that condition to be to your dex before you roll dex.
I should, but also I want fiction to make sense.
Okay. Then
Okay.
roll without disadvantage.
Drag it! I'm gonna take down the troll!
I'm
Oh
so-
no! You
This
killed
troll
it!
damage.
You probably killed it because you also all had attacked, so you dealt extra damage. You could disable an attack technique or trait until they recover, and you get another opportunity because you exploited a weakness. You
So
just
4
1v1
damage
to
to
troll.
it again.
How much damage did you deal? 4?
4.
Yep.
Or
Okay.
wait.
It's 4.
At least
I
it was
think.
4 last time.
Yep. And you last time
And
you
it
also
was
chose
the
an extra
exact same
damage.
thing.
You
Okay.
also yep. So yes, I think you kill the troll. Now it still deals damage to you, which is 4. It's
Sure, I'll take an armor,
okay.
and now I'm bloodied.
Yep. You suffer its damage as you stab it. It's like grabbing you and trying to pull you away from its face, which is you're just a small Wolverine in its face, slashing at it. And it pulls you off of it finally, throws you like as hard as it can against the wall. That's probably where the damage comes from, but it's too late. And after a second, it collapses to the ground. Stops moving.
I won! Did you see? Did you see? And I turn around and like no one.
And you see,
What's there?
with the automatic, because you chose all 3, create a new opportunity or weakness. You also see, this cave is somewhat near the beach. You see a troll-sized fishing rod. And a couple dried fish at the back of this cave. Actually,
This is
looking
our
at
new
them,
safe haven.
they appear to be dried sharks with legs.
Yeah, clearly.
Shark feeds.
It's the only animal we've established lives on this island that's not a bush.
Yeah.
We've had 2 flora/fauna on this island. We have bush and shark with legs.
Yep.
So
A
I turn
scud mode.
around expecting to see my party masterfully just golf clapping for me having taken down this enemy. Instead, see an empty cave mouth, a fishing rod on the side, and some fish that are completely useless to
They're
me.
bigger than you
And
are.
I'm just like, guys, where'd you go?
Yeah,
you see
the
my
mouth
limbs
of the cave
sticking
is
out of a
mostly
bush?
collapsed, but
It's
you
still
can
there, right?
work your way through the collapsed
Yeah,
rocks to
you're-
get out.
Yeah, you're
You're
there. You see
right.
the dwarf that you're shunning. Apparently, you've decided.
There is a dwarf there. I think that you're right. Then let's revitalize that a little bit and like what Nylan? Where are the others? Did you see? I took down the troll.
I did see that was very impressive. I think it was you were I got just this thing, but you got these. I think I need to get some of those things because this thing I didn't really use it at all. But
Oh,
I think
that's
you got
fantastic.
some.
Okay, here, we'll get you some, and I'm just like going to pull a couple of javelins out and like run over to you, just really excited, and just like put a javelin in either of your hands.
As you two are having like a powwow, like finally a hand comes out from the hole,
Yeah.
and I just
The
drag
two of
myself
you,
up.
both of you, finally
Sleepy.
pull yourself out of the bush and pit.
Is the
do
bush
think-
coming with you? Are you like
I
are you
kill
wrapped in
him.
the bush?
I
coming
kill
out
the
of
bush. I
Yeah.
murder it with knives.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just dragging my axe along the ground. Just, did we get what we needed?
Oh yeah, I killed the troll.
I don't believe you.
No, it's over here. See? And I like try to grab your hand, realize it's way too tall for me, jump trying to grab your hand to lead you over to the troll.
I'll just like peek around the corner, see the troll.
Yeah.
go.
Ignore the small jumping.
I go. I loosened it for you as I turn around.
I mean, I think you did. Because
I
you still
did
dealt
deal
that.
3 damage technically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to just before we do end of session, I want to pat Nylan on the back and let him know it's all right. He doesn't have to kill He doesn't have to deal the killing blow on everything to contribute to the death of another. As I attempt to comfort and support you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see
Uh,
how
Do
I
this
they,
will-
track,
works.
do they track kills and assists on the island?
Someone will be doing so for sure. Okay.
But
Well, if
see,
you're rolling,
comfort and support is obviously acknowledgement that I really did all.
It is. That is what the comfort is needed
as-
for. That the
As my rage
Beyblade.
ends, my angry so part of rage is when I'm a mark edition at the end of the scene you're in. Oh no, wait, where is it? When you calm down, you may mark a condition to clear angry. So I'm going to now mark insecure.
okay.
Yes. I want to comfort and support.
So there's 4 questions. Did you change or reinforce your relationship or shared bond? What's your relationship with Nylan?
His to mine, his to me.
Either one, actually. It's just a.
It's murder related. Cold-blooded
It is
wizard
murder
murder.
related.
Okay.
Cold-blooded
Mine is
wizard
also
murder.
they showed me a new comfort of these lands. I want more, and I had to do with fishing.
That hasn't come up yet.
Yeah, this
Fair.
is
Fishing,
murder.
maybe
But
not.
I would say yes for the murder.
Probably.
This is about murder. That's
Did
plus
you-
For the
one.
murder.
Ask around something new about a conflict. No, you don't have conflicts. That's a very intentional one that's meant to bribe you to get conflicts later. Did they, meaning Nylan, open up in a moment of vulnerability or intimacy?
I was going to say I'm going to bust out a ChatGPT quote I got.
Hell.
I'm going to say, "To fight is to live twice." That's it.
That doesn't make any sense, dude. All right.
It
Is
doesn't
that
need
a
to make
moment of
sense.
vulnerability or intimacy?
Yes.
Okay. And are you currently making camp?
ChatGPT.
Not yet. So plus
No.
2. Roll plus 2.
7.
So on any result, they clear a condition. And that is it. 7 to 9, that's it.
Oh.
There's extra good things on a 7 on a 10 plus. There's extra bad things on a 6 minus. But a 7 to 9 that's it.
I'm no longer insecure.
Perfect.
That lasted.
That's what I
very
wanted.
long.
I did it. That's what I wanted. That was the goal.
Perfect.
I am still distracted.
Okay. And I think let's end the session. Then with
Yeah.
that, I think we see the Lord Sand say, effectively just like recap everything that happened and be like, what will this orb lead them to? How many more are there? Who was this mysterious person who ambushed them? What will they catch with that fishing rod? Find out next time on the island.
We can hear you.
Anytime you talk to him, he acts like he can't it's
Like, he can't
never
hear
seems
us.
to notice that you can
You
hear
didn't
him.
tell them about my victory.
Perfect. Also doesn't seem to notice that. So, end of session. Everybody, did you take a big risk or express your capabilities in a new way? I think it's the first
Yeah.
session.
Yes.
You can't not do that. So everybody gets 1 XP. Then the second one was conflict related, which we don't have conflicts yet. The third one, did you have a new dispute or connection with a companion? If so, your relationship with them gains 1 depth. You may rewrite its details to reflect this change and mark 1 XP if you do.
I think me and Tintin had a moment there.
Yep, I would agree with that.
Excellent.
And
See.
my thing with you is still, I need to teach you how to better defend yourself. So
Lead by example.
I think I need to maybe rewrite with Tenny because Tenny did take out the troll.
Yeah, I think
I did loosen it for them, but
that
they
is
did take out the
that
troll
is a
by
different.
themselves.
Yeah. Yep, I think that makes sense.
they are weak and pathetic. Took out
I will
troll.
make them
Yeah,
strong.
fair.
Yep, they have proven themselves to me. Now they have to keep proving themselves or something.
Now we must test their durability.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna keep they are weak and pathetic. Once is a fluke, twice is they've earned my respect.
Perfect.
By the 12th kill, they will be ready.
Yeah. Best of 17.
May I ask where the end move, what end move is?
End of the session is the second page, the bottom right.
Thank you very much.
Oops. And then, do we only choose one relationship to gain depth with?
You only gain one. Yeah, you get one relationship to gain a depth with, and an XP if you read the details.
Can I
If you roll a 10 plus to comfort or support someone, you can also gain a depth with them. That's the other source of depth.
Got it.
That's why
I'm
I say
one
one.
away from leveling up.
1 XP away.
Yeah.
Can I had exactly. It was immediately before the end of session. Can I gain 1 depth for our post-battle comfort and support?
You need a 10 plus to gain depth from it. From the comfort support move.
Okay, never mind then. That's where it would have come from. I need to
Okay.
do a thing that's not make the move if I want to have that.
The end of session one is, new dispute or connection with a companion can also gain depth. That's just once per end of session, yeah. Okay. And that was a very, very early version of the next version, Dungeon World 2.
Cool.
Thank you everyone for watching. I hope it was fun. And assuming scheduling works out, we'll be back next week.
I think we're all very excited about subclasses.
Yes.
I'm getting
Yes.
that impression. Okay, have more draw steel break screen.